That nigga be crispy. Yeah, hey. I'm shameless, so shameless. With my dogs on the block, it was dangerous. Take your girl out to eat and she's paying. I'm shameless, so shameless. I'ma go hit Tahoe up. Come bring the Tahoe truck, body bags on body bags. Come pick this garbage up. DJ mixing in the booth, he leave him traumatized up. I ain't got no time to waste. Let's get these commas up. I'm sitting in class, I can't even focus. Looking at teach, hoping that she don't notice. Titty sit right, got ass be poking. Sitting in the front, cause I gotta be the closest. I'm just waiting for the bell, let everybody leave. I passed with an A, but left her with a D. I'm shameless, so shameless.
You got all your reds lined up over there? All your buttons pushed in? Alright, good. It's been a minute. Oh my God.
That's the beat. The most famous reindeer of all. Come on. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw him, you would even say it close.
Come on.
All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say,
Come on.
Rudolph, with your nose so bright,
Won't you ride in sleigh tonight?
then all the reindeers loved him, and they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history.
Forever.
You go down in history.
Forever. What? It's my favorite time of year, guys.
Are you done?
What?
Shout out to DMX.
Forever.
Shout out to history, right? We've been doing that for a long time. Mm-hmm. Must have been 3-4 years now we've been doing that. Everybody's asking for it. Mm-hmm. Everybody's like, oh, you fuck us?
Fuck y'all.
People get, now you want to suck my dick campaign.
I'm not actually. I'm not like you.
Now it's okay.
I'm better than you.
Now it's okay.
No, I was sick, man. I was sick, y'all. Me?
It's so crazy the reactions I've been getting from people.
Is it better?
Because we missed 1 week. 1 week. Oh, baby, they went crazy. Trom, you wasn't in the Discord.
Nope.
I wasn't there either. Thank God.
You missed quite a show.
Oh, that's what it was?
It was a one-man circus. I was in rare form. I came. I saw. I conquered. God bless you all. Everybody who suffered my wrath now knows what it's like to be Daj and Tron.
No, they don't.
The kids, the mom. It's a mess. I'm a mess.
You're a fucking mess.
I was triggered because my question, the love of my show, of our show, was questioned, doubted even. He don't give a fuck about So Shameless. For me, it's like an attack on your child. Yeah. I've raised this from nothing. I've poured my life's blood into it. Mm-hmm. I've fed it. I've taken care of it. I've dressed it. Mm-hmm. For somebody, some passerby that loves the fucking kid in school, you see my kid once a fucking week, to come tell me you don't love your kids. And I lost it.
Yeah.
How would you not respond the same way if somebody told you didn't love your kids?
Yeah.
How would you?
Same way. I'm very passionate about what I'm passionate about, and yeah.
Then they compared the two. Oh.
They compared your kids.
Oh, baby. You treat this kid better than you treat that kid. Mm. Oh. A lot of suck my dicks came out. I think I said it 4 or 5 times in a row. At the end of the day, though, I am not proud of my behavior. But it was entertaining as fuck. It was entertaining as fuck. If you were in there, I apologize. But if you weren't, You're the only person that actually missed the show. Because the people in there, they got one. That shit went off 2 hours. It's just as long as a regular podcast. I went back and looked. I was like, damn, they actually got what they asked for. What the hell is we arguing about? We good? Everybody good? So shameless. It went about my fucking day. There were casualties. I hope most people have more than one life, so hopefully those who passed will be arisen. Arise.
Like Jesus?
Yeah, like the Phoenix.
I'm mad I missed it, man. It sounded great, though.
You Trump is like, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
Nah, y'all ain't shit.
I said, Trump, feel bad. He's like, why?
You should. I'm happy you should. I'm happy you spoke to me before you spoke to Trump because y'all are horrible. The customer's always right. Period.
That was customer service at its finest.
That was not. This ain't slutty vegan. Like you're not supposed to just be cursing people out.
They
child.
were waiting online for a week, so.
So I saw this, I think on Twitter. Somebody was like, I like good customer service when I go to restaurants, except for when I get Jamaican food. Jamaican food, you know that the food is good when you get bad customer service. So it's like similar, like, you know.
No, it's not similar.
This is what they signed up for.
This is what they wanted. They wanted a personal experience with us. This is what they wanted.
This is Tahoe in its rawest form.
This is what drives the show. The emotion. The ignorance.
The invitations to the Frank stand.
The invitations to how many times you told somebody suck your dick?
I tell somebody suck my dick once a week.
I did it 20. Had to catch up.
At least once a week, somebody get eat a dick, suck a dick, slap a dick, choke on a dick, something.
It was a lot of that. It was a lot. Melly, you was in there?
Yeah. Can you move your mic over?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. But you heard with that action?
She's like, yeah.
What the fuck? You want some of this dick? No, I'm just sorry.
Pause.
HR.
No. Hell no. Hell no.
HR.
I'm going to tell y'all about this woman right here. No. Melly is a fucking animal.
An animal? What you do? My cancer queen does nothing.
Exhibit A. I want to take Melly to damn homie court.
What?
I'm going to take Melly to homie court.
I'm ready.
Exhibit A.
Do I have to play the music?
Yeah, please play the music.
Let me
Let me get my mic.
Surprised the Discord didn't take you to homie court.
They probably will.
Yeah,
They
should.
want to.
Yeah.
Look, Melly's supposed to be on my side. Yeah, they
There's
want
been
to.
There's been a motion.
This is homie court. In the so shameless justice
I hope
system,
you don't lose
friendship-based
before
offenses
Christmas.
are considered especially heinous. These are their stories.
I'm in the Hard or Soft pod chat. Loon is in there. Tiana. Toro's in there. And Millie. Loon says something about a post or something like that. Melly answers. And Loon says, thank you, Haitian sensation.
That's right.
Melly responds, whoa, the last nigga I was fucking with used to call me that.
Oh, shit.
Loon says that just deeply disturbed me. Melly responds, LOL, you know we are not blood related and I can fuck you.
Oh.
Whoa.
Even though I don't want you and I won't ever, but don't get it twisted, my nigga. I'm a sex symbol.
Coming in hot, Melly.
Proceeds to laugh at her own self and says, yo, why am I so fucking funny?
Yo, Melly, that's my girl. Yes. The fucking sensation. You heard? My bitch is a sex symbol. Sexy.
It is not. Hurricane Melly did not stop there. She proceeded to spin out of control.
Spit your game, talk your shit, go belly, go belly, go.
I promptly responded to this series of messages. I'm uncomfortable. She knows where this is going.
I didn't realize, like, damn, now everybody's gonna
Keep going.
At which point she responds, "You want some of this? Nigga, I can fuck you too. I actually fuck with older niggas. I don't want to and I won't ever, but y'all can fucking get it." Loon left the chat. 12 seconds later, I left the chat. I said, what the hell is she putting in her coffee?
That's the real Melly.
She innocent.
I rest my case.
She's innocent.
I
Melly,
did nothing wrong.
you out here. That's Melly. That is harassment. That's not harassment. That's not
HR.
workplace. Yeah, it's workplace harassment.
HR.
Trump.
Yeah. It's egregious.
I could fuck you too. That's crazy.
Fuck you too. Not you. Come on, Melly. That's my girl.
Y'all always be trying me. Like,
She said you forgot. I got this pussy.
Not that pussy, nigga. She put the P on it, nigga. Now that's P. Pussy, nigga.
Pushing P.
I'm saying.
I'm
But-
here for it.
I'm not done.
Wait, there's more.
more?
I want to double up on this homie court lawsuit.
On me?
No.
Oh, shit. I was like, I ain't gonna-
Can we pull up the music again, please?
Okay. Yo, that is funny as fuck. Okay, bring it back.
I'm pissed off, goddammit. Shit is out of line.
This
I
is homie
demand
court. In
better
the social
treatment
justice
around here.
system, friendship-based offenses are considered especially heinous.
Friendship-based
These are their stories.
offenses are considered.
Heinous.
Miss Daja Bell.
What the fuck did I do? What did I do?
Pissed off. I'm pissed off.
Oh God.
Let me go find my evidence.
How you got?
I'm on my internet, as I usually am. And I see this video of Miss Daja Bell's year-end wrap-up. Exhibit A.
It was like, whoa. Then it was like, wait, okay, this one was weird, but then it got better. This was, wow, I don't know how that got in there.
I just want to make sure that y'all understand. Everybody go, look, what do you have? Make sure the camera.
No, I was just saying, make it.
Put it in the into the video. We have a YouTube. You can see all of this. Matter of fact, you can either go to Miss Daja Bell's Instagram. She has a nice outfit on first, and then somewhere in there where she says, "Wow, I don't know how that got in there." After showing all these beautiful pictures of her family and living and just chilling and laughing, she shows a picture of me.
It was a video.
Of me, and what the fuck is he doing in there?
Well, I don't know how that got in there.
What do I do to deserve such abuse from friends? I get enough from everybody else. What was the reason?
Do you really want to know the reason?
I'd like to know the reason. Why you think it's okay to torment me in such a way? As much as I care about you, as much as I care about friendship and family.
I mean, it was about you, but it wasn't really about you. So the thing is, the year-end wrap-up, it's a reel. So it was an audio that I used. But when she goes and says, whoa, I don't know how that got in there, I'm like, I either gotta put a picture, video of somebody other than my family, or like something that's mad like explicit, because it's like, whoa, how did that get in there? So I'm like, I'm not about to like throw some freak shit in the middle of this. So I was scrolling through my year and I just found a video of Tahoe and I'm like, oh, let me just throw that in there. There's no real like malice behind it. It's just like whatever. At least you made it to the reel. So many people didn't make it.
So the audio comes first.
Yeah.
And then you got to find.
And then you have to fill in the
accompanying
spaces.
video
Yeah.
to fit the audio.
Yeah.
And that was the video.
It was just a video that was not.
No care for my mental health. No care for my feelings. No care for the amount of bullying that I would go through as a result of such.
What was the bullying?
Egregious
Who
behavior.
bullied you? Who
It's
bullied
egregious.
you? Who
It's
bullied you?
I wouldn't.
Who
Can you imagine
bullied you?
if I?
Who bullied you?
Can I
Who?
have your permission?
No.
Do I have the court's
Who
permission to treat the witness as
bullied
a
you?
hostile witness?
I'm not a fucking witness.
This is hostile. This is hostile.
Who bullied you?
I'm telling you, I'm hurt. You're bullying me right now.
No, I'm not. I'm asking you a question. Who bullied you?
You asked me 10 times in a row.
So who did
That is
it?
definitely
So
harassing.
who did it? Who's the
this?
one?
You see this?
Who bullied you?
Gotta let him answer.
He got to answer because he keeps scoffing, saying a bunch of. Answer the question. Who bullied you, Tahoe?
Hey, yo, I'm not the aggressive witness here. Why am I being spoken to this way?
Who bullied you?
Your Honor, I rest my case.
Fuck your
There's
case.
a lack of care and respect about my emotional state
Aw.
based on the witness's behavior.
I'm not
I
a
rest my
witness.
Well, plaintiff, whatever you are. Friend.
Defendant.
I'm the defendant, right? Whatever. And I also thought about it. I was like, I'm about to do this whole year-end wrap-up. Who's the only person in my friends list that would be mad if they were not in the video at all?
You, girl, please.
So you put him in the video, but
as an op, as a person who shouldn't be there.
How did that video get there?
Right? Just put him in there as a person who shouldn't be there.
put him
You
in there
digging real deep
with
into
an
this.
asterisk.
First of all, ain't nobody bullying you, and then nobody cared that you was in there, to be very honest with you, because the whole point of the video is I lightly revealed my family holiday photo at the end. And that's what everybody cared about. Go check the comments. Nobody said, oh, Tahoe. Nobody cared. Just you.
Do we have the comments from the
Oh, I can pull them
Patreon?
up. Oh, the Patreon.
Yo, I tell them all suck my dick, so I don't think they care.
I don't think he's going to win a
Because
thing.
if it was up to me, I would say that Tahoe won both cases.
Huh?
I don't think any case. I don't think either one was a real case. I just think he's venting, and that's fine. It's okay to vent.
I'm not done.
Oh.
Another one?
Another one.
Can we play the homie court music again?
He's on a rampage. This is how you gonna get a lump of coal for Christmas now.
This is homie court. In the so shameless justice system, friendship-based offenses are considered especially heinous. These are their stories.
What if he double up on me?
Now, this homie court is actually about Tory, Meg, and Kelsey.
Oh, okay.
They needed the homie court music for this. I said, this is friendship-based offenses.
Literally, yeah.
These are heinous crimes. That are especially egregious. This is going nuts. It's the trial of the century. I've never seen anything like it. As a matter of fact, I was actually glad we didn't record because there's so much going on. We just spoke about this thing one day. The next day, something else coming out.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, from Meg's testimony, I was like, oh, fuck this nigga. Oh, fuck him. Fuck him.
Mm-hmm.
Then Kelsey came along.
And said nothing.
I said, what
Contributed
the fuck
nothing.
Is she doing? What the hell is she doing up there? I've never seen anything like this.
That little baby a little.
I was
Something
so
ain't right.
I was so confused. When Kelsey testified,
Barely.
I said, oh, we're never going to know what happened here.
Right.
This is just reasonable doubt. This is all this is. This is just, hey, you know what? Tory said he's going to pay me. Make sure he sees the street so that he can pay me. This is all this is. Do we all agree?
Mm-hmm.
She don't give a fuck about. Can we have a second for Daj to speak about fucked up friends? That bitches that you hang around and the bitches will stab you in the back the minute they can. Because we could say that about Meg or we could say that about Kelsey.
It's levels.
Meg, you done fuck this. You done introduced this girl to all these people in her life. And as soon as she walked away, you said, I'm going to fuck you too. That's fucked up. And you fucked the nigga. You introduced the girl to this nigga. She actually took a liking to him. You caught COVID, went away. And you fucked the nigga while she's sick.
Oh, that's what happened?
Look, she saved her.
Then, nigga.
Now she engaged. She got a baby. Look, I saved you. I saved you from that other shit.
Let me see what I got here.
Wait, who's engaged?
Kelsey.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Meg was engaged.
No, Kelsey engaged. She just had a baby. Look. So helpful.
So Meg originally introduced Kelsey to Tory?
Yeah,
For
allegedly.
them to
I don't
fuck
know.
with each other.
I guess. I don't
This
dig
is
too
a
deep
video
into that part of the
Kelsey.
trial.
Come to find out, your ass was fucking with a nigga behind my back that I was on first. And that ain't right, because you supposed to be my best friend.
This is Kelsey.
We laugh at bitches that do that shit to each other. We not supposed to do that shit to each other. So stop playing with me. And I don't want to go back and forth on the internet. I don't want to know it. I don't care whatever you think you got on me. Expose the shit. Because there's nothing that you can expose that I won't hold myself accountable for. Accountability. You need to learn how to hold yourself accountable for shit. This shit, I don't even know why it's going this far. I don't understand to this day, y'all. Y'all ask me these questions. I don't have the answers. I don't have the fucking answers. Because people don't know how to be mature and talk like adults. Y'all can't say that I ain't trying to have no real conversation. Y'all can't say that. And really, I'm not the one that should have been having. Y'all should have been having conversations with me. Y'all owe me a fucking conversation. I don't owe nobody shit. I don't owe my loyalty to nobody no more. I don't owe shit. So please stop playing with me. Stop fucking playing with me, because we can take it there.
I put
I want
put
you
that
to
pain
move
in.
on with your life.
She said,
I
I
want you
put
to
that pain
elevate.
in.
I want you to succeed. I'm not you. You're Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not you. I'm Kelsey. Let me do what I have to do to get where I need to be to make sure my family eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here really trying to make some shit happen. That's why you fucked with me so tough, because I was a hustler. Because I was on my shit. I stopped what I was doing to support you, because I wanted to do that from my heart.
All right.
Interesting.
That girl was mad, bro. You think about it, the case came out. There's a lot going on. I did a video for YouTube today. It ain't up yet.
People be on the internet talking about, I don't want to
The
go
other
back
one,
and
no.
forth on the internet.
And be right
They
on
be
the
on the
internet.
Make
But-
sure they go check it out.
Okay. I got a video up on the internet and speaking about all of this. It's on my personal
How
Tahoe
recent was
TV
that?
YouTube page.
How recent was that, Kelsey?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't
She
know.
was real articulate in that video. Hit the stand and that bitch got
Right.
dumb
is that,
on us.
Is that like, you don't know if it's during the trial or before?
I don't know.
Gotcha.
I will say, like I said, I spoke on this on Tahoe TV on YouTube. You go Google it. There's a lot going on. But I want to speak about today, Melly. Let's speak about today. And Daj has said previously, I'm
Told
not
you
doing
mad
this.
times. I don't want to talk about
I'm
this
not
shit.
doing. So you don't have to.
Okay.
Now you can.
Don't
What I,
ask
what,
me
I,
shit.
what I will say is, you can respond to what I'm saying. You don't have to talk about your opinions of the tribe. You can respond to what I'm saying.
That's the thing. Like I feel like I want to talk about it in totality. I'm tired of talking about this shit in pieces.
No.
Like we've been
Because
talking
not.
about it in pieces and
Oh, we're here
speculating
now.
and
I've been waiting for years for this.
Yeah, but it's not even done yet.
We're not going to record. You just played DMX.
That's true.
You just jumped out with DMX.
I
Didn't even wait till the
should've.
end of the episode. Into the end of the episode. Just went right in.
It's supposed to start at the beginning so niggas know what time it is. Come on.
Megan's a fucked up friend for that. I will say. I don't know. Matter of fact, I don't know her story. I don't know her story. But you introduced me to 3 people, and I fucked them, and then you fuck each one of them behind my back after. Come on, like, yo, what's going on?
3? I thought it was just 2.
Oh, maybe it's 2. Was it the baby
And Tory, right?
And Tory. So Ben Simmons ain't got nothing to do with this.
Ben Simmons used to fuck with Kelsey too?
Apparently, his name was thrown in there.
Yeah, he's in the mix.
The name was thrown in there. It's supposed to be 3 the hard way. Right? It's you know, third
That's a
time's
lot.
a charm.
Yeah. That's all right. She's a bad friend.
So, but you know, I've
And
heard a
that's
lot.
fine.
I don't, you know, the internet is saying, yo, why is this about Megan's sexual history? Why is this about Megan's sexual history?
Because they're trying to. I feel like the lawyers are trying to paint it like, yo, Tory didn't do it. it was Kelsey, and here are all the reasons why, all the reasons she had to shoot her, because she been a bad friend to her for.
It's called a defensive strategy in court. They don't have much to go on.
Yeah.
The best defense is say, hey, the other person that was there did it.
Could have been, or it could have been the other person.
Could have been the other person. They both have gunshot residue on them. But it gets worse.
Jesus Christ.
First of all, the bodyguard disappears.
He didn't disappear. That nigga not fucking a Jedi. He's working the World Cup.
Okay, he's working the World Park.
So he just left the country to go work. So
He said, fuck it, I ain't got nothing to do with this.
right, fuck it.
I'm interested. I'm glad you got that. That means you have been paying attention, because I've been paying a lot of attention.
I've been paying a lot. I am tuned in. I be reading. Okay,
Every day around
Every fucking
7,
day.
8 o'clock at night. I
Yeah.
make sure I go get all the now. There's a couple lawyers out there and people reporting on this that are biased.
Yeah, I hate it.
Extremely biased. This
Like, just tell the whole thing.
lawyer for workers or some shit like that.
Yeah.
This guy, because of the way you look at him, you may think, oh, you know what? He's what's the word when you can't tell who they are?
Objection.
You tell what their nationality is.
Oh,
ambiguous.
You can't tell. He's just like he's something. So you you think, oh, you know what? He looks like a lawyer, and he may be one. But to me, everything he says is trying to discount Megan Thee Stallion. Everything he says seems to be leaning towards Tory's innocent. This is like, oh my God, you won't believe what happened today. Tory's innocent. And it's like every day it's some other shit. And I'm just like, yo, dude, I just want the information.
right.
You're leaning on this. I know when I'm being led. You know what I mean? I'm a garbage man. I hate when people pull the garbage truck too far up.
Yeah.
And I gotta walk. It's called being led. I don't like, you're doing too much, bro. Just give me information. Let me make my own. You know what I'm saying? From this shit. You're doing too much. There's another girl that's out there. Oh, wait till you hear what I heard today. This, that, and the other. It's another person that's doing this. And I said, yo, is this Tory and them? Are they paying people to change the public perception?
I don't know. And honestly, public perception does not matter.
It doesn't matter in the case, but both of them, I mean, it matters for their career and their popularity.
It matters for Tory's career right now.
Absolutely.
Meg has
his career is I am aloof. I'm so confused. Like, when did he have so many diehard fans that's willing to argue with you and call your mother dumb and wish death on you? And like, where did these people come from? Like, I only know of one album and a shitload of remixes. Like, I don't understand why. Is it just because he's a man, or does he really have fans like this?
Meg's a woman.
Or is it just because because I don't understand.
Well,
like, the way people are riding for him is like the way I would expect people to ride for somebody that's like solidified, like a Hove, like somebody that's like solidified,
Like
that's a fucking legend.
I'm just playing.
Yeah, but to an extent, you know, like somebody that's like legendary in the game, and it's like, no, we're not gonna allow you to, you know, like do this to this person because he's so important to the culture, and
he's a solid dude.
And like, what the fuck happened?
I want to rewind
because of quarantine radio. Like, what happened, son?
I want to rewind a bit because I need since we're here, we're talking, right? Meg went on Gayle King, and this is a big deal. People are trying to, because to your point, you reminded me this with what you just said.
Okay.
As to why people are supporting him and this, that, and the other. So I got to pull it back a bit and go back to Meg and her story. And Meg actually going to Gayle King to speak about this case and how she's feeling.
Yeah.
And Gayle asks her, is it asks? Asked, Edie, did you have an intimate relationship with him? And she said, what you mean, like sexual? She says, yes. Did you have a sexual relationship with him? And Meg goes, I did not have a sexual relationship with him.
Bill Clinton said the same thing and was fucking the shit out of Monica Lewinsky. So what?
I think he just got it fixed up.
If I'm not in the court of law, I'll tell you anything.
It's different. He just got it. He
Bill
just
Clinton
got
said,
head.
I did not have sex with that woman.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman. He was got his cum all over her fucking dress. You like, come on, son. Niggas lie. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I
He said, "Oh, that."
I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, if as a woman, it does not help me in any way to put my sexual history out in these streets.
You're going to trial.
Yeah, but
you
but
know
you don't,
you're one of the star witnesses.
But you don't
know
think about that.
But
She's
so why
20, what,
lie?
5, 26? Never been in trouble before? You're not thinking that you're going to trial
Meg-
and the first thing they're going to
Meg
do is bring up
not-
your whole sexual history.
Meg is not from just some chick just walking around and don't have no law team, don't
Right.
have no PR, don't have no A&R, don't have all of this stuff as to the information you're putting out. This is a high case. This is big. Why would you go on there and say something? You were prepared. You went up there to talk about a legal case that has not been tried.
Right.
You had to sit in a room with a lot of highly paid Jewish people. Uh-oh.
Guy. This fucking guy.
Was that good? Is it?
This bitch is 27. So
okay.
at the time of that, she was like about 25,
Five.
26.
26?
Y'all expecting a lot out of you. I
I'm
keep
expecting
telling
a
you,
lot
people
out of the
born
people,
after
the engine,
95
the
are
machine that's
weird.
behind her.
She has a team. She agreed to go on national TV to discuss
Yeah,
a
and I'm
pending
pretty sure.
case.
I'm pretty sure that in that
Oh,
that you was not thinking about the fact that your relationship with this person was
What
going
do
to
you
implode.
think her motive was in going on Gayle King in the first place?
I think that Tory was talking a lot of shit on Instagram, and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna tell my side," because she was from the beginning of the shooting, she was getting hammered by social media. Like before she even opened
she
her
never
mouth and said
mentioned
a
it,
word,
'cause she didn't say
She
it at
never
first.
said anything. Niggas was saying that she was lying. Niggas said she was lying about
Yes.
getting shot
Yes.
to the point that she put her whole foot on Instagram. It was like, why would I lie about this? And then we also have to remember, Megan Thee Stallion is not the one that took Tory Lanez to court. She did not press charges against him. This is the state of California that's pressing charges against him.
Based on her admission. Based
Yes,
on what
because
she
they
said.
forced her to.
Fine, whatever it may be. She didn't have to. So force is interesting.
She never,
because
she
couldn't been
didn't
charged
even
with not
call the
saying nothing.
cops.
That's fine. But that's not forcing. Like, I can know you did something and sit right in your face and you're asking me and be like, no, I don't know. Let the streets handle it. I don't know.
Yeah, but not with you berating me through and allowing
not
the
mad at her
world
for
to
doing
drag
it.
me.
I'm not
So
mad at
now
her
I'm
for
gonna
doing
tell
it.
my side of the story. Like, all right, bitch, you did all of this. Everybody out here calling me a liar. Now let me tell you what happened to me. I have
What-
autonomy over my own story.
Now, I have more questions, being that you're saying all of this.
Okay, here we are. I guess we're talking about this shit.
I need to understand why I, myself, did not believe her or questioned it. Why do
Misogyny.
women, well, whatever.
Misogyny. It's always easier to believe a man over a woman. That's just a
Women
natural
don't
thing.
believe her neither. I'm arguing with friends, female friends, about this.
And that is-
why
so you
is it
think that
all
women
about what
can't be
men did to
misogynist?
women? Why is it always about what men did to women?
But
Like
we
women
live in
don't
a-
like women.
No.
Women don't like women more than men don't like women.
And women don't like women because women always feel like they're in competition with other women over men. Women don't just wake up one day and just
Why
hate
don't y'all
everybody
have
for
your
no
own
reason.
body?
I honestly believe Megan because
I believe her too.
Why would you lie about that? And then I'm
You
like,
know what? No.
and Tory just doesn't. I don't know him personally, but he doesn't come across as like a stand-up dude
He's-
to me.
he's
I'm
short.
like, I could see him doing this shit.
He's short.
Yeah. I
I could see him
believe
doing it.
that she believes that he did it.
But my problem is, why don't the world, what is it about the world that is thinking she would not say the other person in the car did it? This is, we're talking about people like, oh, yo, no, she's trying to set this man up.
For what?
Because there was
For what?
inconsistencies in her story from jump, even with the glass. You know, from jump from on the scene, her not saying that she was shot, that it was broken glass.
Yeah,
so there's
because she
inconsistencies
didn't-
from the beginning. So it's easy to question her.
She didn't want to press charges. Like, this is not what she wanted to do.
I'm so confused.
This is why it's hard to talk about.
This is what
It's
I'm
a
saying.
mess.
No, this is not the thing. The thing is, you internet people, me included, all of us, we need to, what the fuck is we doing? We don't know half the shit. We just talking. We
That's why I
don't
don't
know.
wanna talk about
but
it.
it's like, yo, people is really judging this woman.
Which is
adding
crazy.
her,
Yep.
like really going at her, like, yo, this woman was injured. And people are like, yo, but I feel like, yo, me and you, we talking, whatever. We going over what we've seen as far as the case or whatever. But we think we kept a good balance of, maybe this, I'm not sure. They're high profile. You know what I'm saying? This is their high profile. But all the anger and the vitriol towards this person, it's like, what is your stake in this?
There is no stake in it. Everybody on social media is fucking crazy. Everybody's
They
crazy.
arguing in comments. The people first, y'all people that argue in comments,
Son.
y'all are I cannot believe.
Yo, I want y'all to go away.
Y'all are
son.
under my daughter's pictures
What?
because I said stuff about, I said angry black women, and y'all are under my daughter's pictures like, is she an angry black woman? And then I look at all of the other women that's in the comments, and y'all don't see that. It's okay to bully this young girl because you don't like something I said on a fucking podcast?
Son, that's crazy.
That's cool. Like, I don't understand. So, but it's fine. Y'all get y'all rocks off. But I just don't understand where the fuck do y'all get off? Where the fuck do y'all get off? All the people that's atting Megan Thee Stallion, where do you get off? What's wrong? Why are you so personally invested?
At the end of the day, the one thing we do know for sure was she has a bullet in her foot.
Well,
Somebody shot her.
You just said about glass.
No, the doctor said that there is, like during the trial, she does have bullet
But
fragments.
the doctors
in her
also
foot.
said that the fucking bullet fragments was missing. And you don't know if it ever happened.
Yep.
People
Really?
responding to all that. Yeah,
Oh,
people
shit.
responding to all that shit. In any case, I always question why, lately I've just been questioning, why would she lie? Why would she lie? Doesn't make sense. And then this witness took the stand.
Yeah. That's why I said I believe that she believes
You're here with
that
me.
he did it. Yeah. Cause that shit,
I like
that
when
shit.
she do. I like when she does this. You a fucking smart motherfucker. Whoa. Daj is there. She's locked in.
Yo, I'm locked in. I told you, I'm in
paying
it.
attention to everything.
Me too.
And
I'm
I said
reading
to myself,
everything.
hold on. First, when Tory, I said he's lying. He's fucking lying. Right? You shot that woman. I said this 2 years ago. And then things happened. The industry kept supporting him. And I'm like, why are they supporting him? Doesn't make sense. Maybe it's Meg, right? Is Meg lying? And then Kelsey jumps on the stand and she does all of this shit. And then she pleads the fifth and asks for immunity. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Is she lying? I don't think anybody's lying.
Me either.
I don't think anybody's
I think
lying.
everybody has a. When you look at things, it's from different perspectives, right? You can look at the same scene from a different angle,
Holy shit.
and you can see completely
Holy
different
shit.
things happening. And I believe
He's confused
that from the
'cause
angle,
he doesn't be on the internet. He doesn't pay attention to nothing.
I believe
I pay
from
attention
each of their
sparingly.
vantage point, they saw the same situation happen differently. And I think everybody is telling the truth.
So I can see that, but if Meg is saying Tory shot me and Tory's saying I didn't shoot Meg, then somebody's not telling
It's
the
the
truth.
witness. This is the witness that just came up the other day. So the witness said that they witnessed.
I'm gonna read the motherfucking.
So you think Kelsey shot Meg, but Meg thought it was Tory.
This is what happened. The witness said that the woman had the gun first and shot down. Then the witness said, if I'm not mistaken, that the man took the gun from the woman and shot in the air 3 times. So now, as Megan, right? I'm drunk. It's dark.
Oh,
Right?
Daj
I'm drunk. It's dark. The woman shoots down. When you get shot,
Wait a
you
minute.
probably in shock.
Wait
You
a
might
minute.
even have a
Wait a
long
minute.
blink, and
Wait
then
a
you
minute.
look up, and
Stop.
it's the nigga with
God
the
damn.
gun.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I told you I ain't want to talk about this shit.
Let's go back an hour and a half. Let's go back a little bit more than that. Megan fucks this little nigga. And is still hanging around him and the person that's actually fucking with him. But because she's just her homegirl, she's not nothing, whatever, there's no real threat. She's still Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? But she does, she drives the boat. What is it when the do say?
Yeah, she used to shot. She hasn't done that in
Drinks a
while.
lot.
Yeah.
What happens when you drink a lot of cognac?
Bad things.
Bad things.
Bad things happen.
What happens when a black woman... Oh, fuck.
What happens with a black woman?
Sees you trying to talk to a white woman in front of her, and you're fucking her and her best friend.
Oh,
and
yeah,
she has stature. And I have some stature, but I'm not as big as her.
Yeah. Because that's what was
And my homegirl don't even know that I'm fucking you.
Yeah.
So I can't even wild out. And boiling happens. And the stylist says when Meg gets drunk, she gets angry. She gets different when she gets drunk.
She has a lot of trauma.
She
Of
taps her
course she
homegirl,
does.
bitch, let's go. Fuck this shit. And they dip out. Leave Tory there. But Meg can't even contain it. No, turn around. Go back. Go get that little nigga. Go back. Go get him. They go get him. Kylie now doesn't like the energy. Yo, bitch. Kylie said we got to dip or something like that. I don't know what's going on. Now Tory has to leave with them. He's tight because he's about to get Kylie. So now him and Megan is arguing in the car. She calling him a short nigga. Your songs don't go nowhere. You just good for the fucking COVID. COVID is right. She telling him all that.
Yeah.
This is all the evidence.
That's what they said. Yeah.
Your songs ain't about nothing. You ain't. Your career is minuscule, nigga.
It is.
I'm with Cardi B. Right.
This is all part of the
Yes. Yes. Tory short now has to find a way to fight back.
That's why I'm fucking her.
Kelsey, does it make sense why your friend is so mad, bro? You know why it don't make sense? I've been fucking this bitch since fucking you was in Texas. I've been fucking her since you was in Texas. Kelsey goes, huh? What? Kelsey been drinking too. Kelsey goes, what? Megan, it ain't even that deep, nigga. That ain't got nothing to do with this. What do you mean that don't have nothing to do with... You was fucking him? You see what... Go on Daj. You see her sipping that drink? Tory sits back and sips his tea. I win.
Checkmate, bitch.
I win. These bitches is arguing. These bitches going at each other's throat. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, bitch. We always say, oh, you was a bum bitch because you fucked the baby too, bitch. No, hold on. The baby wasn't your man. This, that, and the other. I brought you around a nigga. No. Matter of fact, let me out this car. Kelsey said, what? Where you going? We both getting out this car. This is in front of the witness's house. The witness now comes out on the deck. He hears them arguing. Punches is thrown. Tory and the bodyguard in the truck smoking. They just watching these bitches go crazy. They start fighting. The bodyguard gets out, runs around. This is in the testimony. Where's the fucking testimony? Where's the goddamn testimony? I took a picture of this shit.
Oh, this testimony that they was fighting?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Everybody
Kelly,
was fighting.
The witness says he saw the driver exit wearing all black and he joined the fray. So that's how it starts.
Yeah.
Then he says he's seen the little nigga get out and he joins the fray.
He called him the short one the whole time. That shit's so funny. The short one.
But Kelly testified today that the short guy he saw stepped out of the car and he joined the fray. Mm-hmm. This is here, right? Still after all of this, Kelly repeatedly testifies that he believes a woman fires the first shot. I believe I saw the girl shoot first. People still like, yo, Tory's lying. Tory's lying. I was like, wait a minute. If Tory's trying to stop them from fighting, and the bodyguard first is trying to stop them from fighting, the bodyguard's trying to stop them. He's the first one in it. Mm-hmm. Can't get them to stop. Tory's like, you bitches, this and the other. Come on. Y'all both my bitches. Y'all going to stop. I'm fucking you. Yeah, I think that I can get y'all to stop fighting. Mm-hmm. He jumps in. Kelsey says, fuck this. Goes in the car, grabs the thing. Him. Tory turns around, grabs her. What the fuck is you doing? That's Tory's pistol. Mm-hmm. What the fuck is you doing? Give me this shit. They still fighting. Let's not forget, when you know what I said, that I don't think that Kelsey lied? She shot the ground. Megan gets shot. Bullet fragments hit Meg. It's so close. We're right here.
Yeah.
She let the shit go. Bang. She didn't hit Meg, but the shit explodes.
Yeah.
It's going that fast.
Yeah.
It's going so fast. It's right here. It's no like long. Like you say, if I shoot across the yard, you ain't gonna get them shrapnels like that.
Yeah.
But you shoot right here. The shit coming out fast as shit out this gun right here, right to the ground.
Hot. Yep.
Boom. So Kelsey's like, I did not shoot her.
She basically did.
But everybody's drunk. what happens when you're drunk and you get injured? You don't really realize it until what?
Afterwards.
Your adrenaline goes down.
Mm-hmm.
You're fighting. You're drunk. Cognac, Douce, as much as you can drink. White women. Sorry.
Pool. And then you got to remember, if you're drinking in water, you get drunk faster because your body, it's like different in water. That's why they tell you, like, you're not supposed to be like drunk in the ocean because you'll drift the fuck off and you're not even realizing that shit. Like, you don't realize until you hit land how fucked up you are when you drinking in the water, when you drinking in a pool.
And this is Megan.
Crazy.
And she drinks like that. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, none of this is actual. This is all my speculation. But I really didn't think until I heard that witness's testimony that I would actually get answers about this case. Because the nigga then says that the short nigga is now grabbing, well, he says something about wrestling her with the gun or something. I didn't see, he didn't ask for it.
Yeah.
But somehow he got it and he starts shooting mad times in the air. Bang, 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 bang.
Trying to get order, probably.
Trying to get order. I got it now. Everybody calm down.
Now you look up and you see a nigga with a gun. You probably look down. Your foot is leaking. This nigga shot me.
This Meg is not lying either.
I don't think that she's lying at all. I think everybody from their
believes they're
vantage
telling the
point,
truth.
they're absolutely right. My thing is,
I wonder if Kelsey.
everybody dumb.
Do
Because
you think that Megan at any point? You
This
think
is
Megan
not a
at any
fucking
point
Western.
realized that he didn't do it? At any point up till now, you don't think that? Because she had to have Kelsey something. The witness testimony from what he was going to say, that he saw both of them shooting. You don't think at no point did she question whether her friend shot her?
I don't think so. I think that she really believes.
Tron,
I
what do you
really think that she really believes that this nigga did that shit.
think? Tron, what do you think? This is all new information for you.
Yeah, it all makes sense.
Bunch of speculation.
I like our version of the story
I
better than
love it.
any other. Like that could be. We could turn that into a movie.
This is-
for
Yeah, I didn't know about that other witness, so I
It just happened. It just happened. What day is today?
Yesterday.
Yeah, it just happened.
It all makes sense. Like, that's probably the most sense that any of this shit has made. Because before,
Yeah.
for the last 2 years, it hasn't made
But
sense.
it also makes sense because both Tory and the girl have gunshot residue.
Yep.
It also makes sense that Kelsey, when asked about who said they was going to shoot in the car or whatever, she took the fifth. It also makes sense that she asked for immunity. She tried to get transactional immunity, which means if I testify right now, y'all cannot never
Use
charge
this
me with
against
nothing.
me.
Ever.
Okay, no, that's
No,
not.
she tried to get that.
Yeah, but her immunity is for what she says on the stand now.
Right.
That nothing that she says on the stand now can be used against her. Probably, which is the reason why her testimony was so bullshit. Like you didn't even give anybody anything to work with. When that bitch said I plead the fourth, that was it for me. I was like, oh, this bitch a little slow. Cause what? Yeah, she said I plead the fourth. That's what it is, right? And the judge is like, the fifth? And she was like, yeah, that.
wonder what the
I
fourth
plead
is.
that.
Is that the right to bear arms? I really want to know what the fourth is.
My legs.
But she pleaded and she tried to get transaction. So she tried to get it where if she testifies, you cannot charge me with the crime. Ever. For right? If I testify for you, you cannot ever charge me with the crime related to this. So that she can actually say, no, I shot the bitch. She couldn't get it. And now she's stuck because she figured that maybe her lawyers probably thought, yeah, maybe they'll give it to you, whatever. Didn't work. She got what she got. I don't know. It's all speculation, like I said. But that makes sense now as to why they both have gunshot residue.
This shit gonna be a good movie.
This shit makes way too much sense now as to why they both. Because people are like, oh no, it travels. Oh,
What travels?
gunshot residue. Oh, it travels.
It travels. No, it doesn't.
It might, but at
Not
the end of
that
the day,
far.
This makes way more sense that they both shot the fucking gun
Yeah. And then they was fighting too.
and they was fighting. So people
So
still
of
like,
course
yo.
it's gonna get on you.
People was like, yo, but that doesn't mean Tory didn't shoot her. Tory did. I'm like, yo, if Tory's trying to break up a fight,
And
who
he
does it
coulda-
make more sense? Shot the person. If they both shot the person, if they both shot the gun, who does it make more sense actually shot the person that was the person you're fighting or the person trying to break it up?
So when does the dance bitch part come into play?
When does the crack come in?
The crack?
Sorry, you didn't understand. It's a funk. Just don't.
Yo,
Just,
I don't know. I don't know. But then also there was another witness that testified that he was shooting out and over, like out the window at the ground. This was last week. Somebody said that they saw the little person, the little man, shooting over.
That was Kelsey.
That was Kelsey that said
Kelsey
that he was shooting over out.
No, Kelsey. When they recounted, when they played her original interview.
Oh, okay.
That's what she said in the original interview.
Child.
Now, this is the thing. How'd the text go? Did it go good?
They left a fucking voice note. Don't you hate that? She called me. I can't answer. I text you. You call me and leave me a voice note. Like, nigga, I can't answer the phone. I texted you. I hate that shit.
You want to take a break?
Whenever we get to it. Whenever we get to the break.
In 5 minutes, we got a break.
Okay.
All right. Now, fuck. All right. Lost my train of thought.
Testified from her on camera
There's more.
Testimony.
There's more. But you know what? I actually don't really need any more.
I think that we can sell a script.
I'm telling you right now, Tory's walking. Oh. This is where we're going with it. Do y'all think Tory testifies today or tomorrow?
He's supposed to testify?
Just throwing it out.
I don't want him to testify. Because if he testifies, he's not gonna do what he needs to do for himself. I think he needs to sit down and shut the fuck up.
So you think he's innocent? Sorry, don't even answer that. Don't even answer that. Because I don't want them to EA, don't you just stop.
I don't know. But I'm saying I don't think that his testimony is going to be helpful for his case. Because he got songs and videos and all of that is gonna be into evidence. The fact is
that he would have to say Kelsey shot you.
Oh, bitch, but what if he do? What if he be like, yo, I keep telling y'all it wasn't me. That bitch did it, so go get her. Oh, do it.
He don't even have to say that. He could just be like, I didn't have the gun at first. Some shots went off.
Did you see somebody else shoot?
But he also said on Instagram, because somebody said that there was an Instagram comment that he commented under that he said that Kelsey did not shoot her. So it's between you and Kelsey. So who gonna take this L? Is it you or is it Kelsey?
Kelsey shot the ground.
I think.
This
is what I know. He shot the air, but what if he also shot the ground before he shot the air? Because there were several shots that went off, about 5. So if Kelsey shoots down, he tries to wrestle it out of her. What if he's wrestling the gun out of her? Another shot goes off. That's his. We
both shot it.
And then he shoots it in the air.
Sorry, I'm not laughing or getting shot. Don't do that. Internet, relax.
Yeah, no, that's not. We're not laughing. We're laughing at the. This is like, what if that's what happened?
I thought about that originally. Shit, I thought that somebody was wrestling with Meg for the shit, and the shit went off. Maybe Meg shot herself. No, I'm just playing.
Jesus
it was in the air.
It was a theory.
Anybody could have. It's just so much we didn't know. But it was just so crazy, all of this, and I just was like, why would he do that? But now all of this makes way more sense than any of that.
We know.
What are you gonna do?
Jesus
What are
Christ.
you about to do?
What you about to say?
Because his eyes, when he can see, his eyes get big. That means he's about to come with some shit. Go ahead, Charm. Do what you do.
I was just gonna say we know Ben Simmons ain't shooter because he don't got no aim.
Wow. That's crazy. That's cool. Crazy.
You know who didn't do it.
That's crazy, Papa.
Yo, this podcast is crazy.
We never gonna make it nowhere.
We never gonna make it nowhere.
Ever. We never gonna make it off this porn star couch. We gonna be right here forever.
If Tory testifies and names Kelsey, this is going into our next topic. Is it snitching? She didn't say it. She didn't say that she saw him do it. Not in this testimony. Not when she took the stand. And she tried to say that she didn't mean any of that shit in her recording. Yeah. Right? She's like, oh, no, y'all was pressuring me. I lied. I was lying. I was like, Meg's a liar. Everybody's lying. Just let me go home. I want to smoke.
All right.
If Tory goes up there and says, yo, Kelsey shot her, is it snitching?
Yeah.
Even if
you testifying against somebody.
Even if it's me versus you?
Yeah. But I bet you the streets will allow it.
Because it's a woman?
Tory got like some type of hood immunity. Like, this shit don't make no sense. Like, niggas just throwing Kraft cheese at Gunna car. Meanwhile, Tory is just like, I bet you if Tory said it, he could get away with it. Not a nan nigga gonna call him a snitch. They just gonna say, yeah, that bitch was lying.
There's a lot of speculation with this case. We don't know anything. I'm telling you right now, I think it's a trial of the century. OJ ain't got shit on this.
Not the Bronco don't got shit on this.
Everybody's like, well, the Bronco was crazy, but this is all crazy. Because it's like anybody, it's like, who done it? This is clue. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up, #SoShamelessPod on Instagram or Twitter. And let us know what you think. This episode will be coming out today. So before any of this stuff happens today, tomorrow, Tory, whoever, verdict, let us know what you think. And then let's all stay on the edge of our seats. Go to my YouTube. You need to go to So Shameless Pod YouTube to watch this. Or you can go to my personal YouTube, Tahoe_TV. Tahoe TV? Tahoe_TV.
Tahoe TV.
Something like that. And I'll be keeping you abreast with new videos every day as to what's going on. I'm very interested. It's because I'm a bored, old, angry black man. Is it okay to call a black man angry? It's decent. Yeah. I feel like
you can call yourself whatever you want to call yourself.
Nobody's gonna care about that. I wonder if y'all gonna care about this next segment after this break. Welcome back to So Shameless. A lot has been going on with these court proceedings as of late. Your homeboy, bad bitch of the year, Gunna. Only reason I call him that, I don't know his personality, but he can dress his ass off, don't he?
Facts.
He is very interested in the way he dresses. Got let out of the Fed case.
Out of a RICO case, which is
of
crazy.
A RICO case with, I believe, 4 years of probation. I think he got sentenced to 5 years. 4 years on community service and stuff like that. And people are saying he had to cooperate. Now, I don't know if I have. Let me see if I can find the Gunna testimony. You gotta just go onto Twitter and type in Gunna snitch. Let's see, Gunna snitch. Let's see if it comes up.
Around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped the vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you acknowledge the following statement? I recognize, accept, and deeply regret that my talent and music indirectly furthered YSL the gang to the detriment of my community. YSL as a gang must end. Is that your statement or acknowledgement?
Yes.
The streets, they want blood. They're saying that in this testimony, this admittance of guilt, it's like when you take a plea. You have to admit your guilt to take a plea. He actually ratted out his co-defendants, which include Young Thug and a bunch of other guys that are in this YSL RICO case. Now, one of the other guys, I think he's like the co-head of YSL, also caught a deal. I didn't get the minutes from that, but they're saying that based on this, Gunna's ratting just because of what he said here, let alone anything else he may have said to get this deal. What do y'all think?
So, him just saying it wasn't me, is that ratting? He never pointed at somebody like it was that nigga right there.
Right.
He never said that.
He said it was just you and Jeffrey in the car. Are you saying it wasn't yours?
It could have been left in the car by somebody that hopped out.
It doesn't.
a couple of blocks ago. Y'all come to your
It's
own
a RICO
conclusions.
charge
It was not
saying
mine.
it's a gang.
But if it's a gang, then it's a gang.
It was not mine. That's all he's saying. What, he's supposed to just eat that? Especially if it really wasn't his?
And the fact of the matter is, they didn't really have anything on Gunna outside of the car. So, is he supposed to eat a whole RICO charge for what? I don't see that makes sense, and I don't feel like a person of... No, I can't say that. Humans are the most unpredictable animal on the planet. I don't think that it would make sense to rat out your Cody and a RICO. That's what I'm gonna say.
What does that mean?
Like-
Sorry, I need more clarification. I know you're
I'm
trying to
just,
stay right there.
I'm
like-
trying to like, because I'm not trying to make like definitive statements because I don't know none of these people and I really don't care. But let me see. Let me simplify it. I don't think that he ratted. Period. That's my point.
I'm going to take it a step further. I don't think he ratted, but I think that the feds were very strategic. They gather evidence. They know what they're doing. They know that they probably didn't have a lot on Gunna.
Yeah.
But they also know that when asked the right questions, Gunna will indirectly give them some information that they need for them to get who they really want to get.
Stay right there. This is actually, his plea deal is actually called an Alford plea. The definition of Alford plea in the Webster's New World Law Dictionary defines as a guilty plea entered as part of a plea bargain by a criminal defendant who denies committing the crime or who does not actually admit the guilt. Such plea may be accepted as long as there is evidence that the defendant is actually guilty. The primary reason an innocent person will use an Alford plea is because he or she lacks the evidence to support the defense. Often in criminal cases, the alibi is weak. The evidence lacks strength against the prosecution's argument, or there's no evidence to support the defending party against conviction. I don't know what that means, but that's what they're saying. They're saying that it's one of those things where Kenneth Montgomery, he actually said, no, they can't use this against Young Thug. They can't use this as something where they bring it up in somebody else's trial. This is just something, I don't know why they do it. I don't know why they make him say, yes, I did it. But it's part of it. So what do you think about that?
I think that for me, every lawyer friend that I know that read this all have said he did not snitch. He's not cooperating. That's not what this is. Which, you dumb motherfucker. Y'all the stupidest niggas I've ever not met in my... Ooh, I can't stand these niggas on the internet. Because if lawyers are saying that's not what's happening, why do you fucking...
Because they're not from the streets.
Who, the lawyers?
Well, this is what I'm asking you. Do y'all think the streets think he snitched?
I think the streets are stupid.
Okay. Is Gunna in danger?
In danger? I would hope he's not in danger.
That's not what I actually...
Here's the thing. Most street niggas know the law. A lot of internet niggas don't know the law. So we, conflating the two.
I don't agree with that.
The streets are not necessarily the
Most
ones
street
in these
niggas is
comments.
niggas that have not been to... most niggas that's in the street have not been to prison yet.
But
It means they have not
understand-
hit a law library yet. It means they not going to law school. They going with whatever they heard.
But they
and
know-
all they hear is them niggas is walking around with them big ass guns. Them niggas ain't got no real education about nothing. Oh, that
Exactly,
nigga got
they
out.
stupid as shit.
That nigga got
When I
out.
say they know the law, I mean like they know like, oh, this
took an
happened
Alfred
to my
plea?
man and he had a 1 to 3 and this happened to this nigga and he got off because he did the X, Y, and Z. They know in real life like what would happen in these situations for the most part. Versus we're talking about the street niggas and conflating them with the internet niggas.
I think everybody is stupid. I think everybody's stupid. And if the lawyer could come out and say, his lawyer's like, yo, he did not tell, he is not cooperating, that's not what this is, and you got niggas that barely passed 8th grade like, man, fuck what the lawyer said, that shit is this. Fuck what the lawyer said? Really? Because your level of comprehension is more than that of somebody that went to school for how many years? I'm tired. Keep telling y'all, I want to live in a bubble away from all of you niggas.
It reminds me a little bit of the Murder Inc. case when they have a high, obviously the feds have a high
Profile client.
They have a high rate of convictions, right?
Yeah.
95% or whatever.
Right.
But
He's 85.
apparently, I don't know where I saw this. I don't know if it was a documentary or whatever.
That
but
Irv Gotti got a similar deal
Irv
for
Gotti
not.
got off because they didn't have a lot of information on him to convict, but it was a strategy on the feds to convict Murder Inc. in order to pull up information
On Preem.
in order to get who they really wanted.
Yeah.
So that's where I was going with. Maybe this is just gonna unearth some things. They're gonna bring in Gunna. He's a high-profile defendant, and that's going to unearth some things, and they can get who they really wanted to get in the first place. Because feds ain't stupid. They're not going in to lose. They know they don't have no evidence on Gunna.
Bitch. I was trying to.
Didn't work out the way you wanted.
Right. I was trying to be so careful. Whole phone flipped out of my hand.
Plugging phones in right now.
Sorry, y'all.
Get back
Ooh,
to
something in my eye.
the thing. The thing.
What's the thing?
I don't want to talk about Gunna no more because we don't know what the hell's going on. But I do worry about him and his family in the street because niggas ignorant.
Yeah.
Right? Niggas so ignorant.
Niggas is ignorant to the wrong people.
But then again, the world is ignorant.
Somebody
again,
said
I'm not
George
sure.
Zimmerman still walking around these streets perfectly fine, chilling somewhere, and y'all going through all of this for one of y'all own. Niggas are stupid.
Now, Trav has done an amazing job putting together our list of topics for today. I know everybody's like, did something happen in my podcast app? Sometimes I be thinking, y'all, just give me a second. I'm trying to figure shit out. One of the things that it's been this long, yo, since we've spoken, that we have yet to speak on the Brittney Griner release.
Oh, wow.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
She was, in fact, exchanged for
The Merchant of Death.
the Merchant of Death. What's his name?
Victor Bout.
Victor Bout, the Merchant of Death, was freed from a U.S. prison and exchanged at an airport, much like we see in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Brittney Griner walked up. Victor Bout walked up. There were people around them, escorts of sorts. They all shook hands. When Brittney Griner went to shake his hand, something happened. Next thing you know, she was walking away. Didn't look like they actually shook hands.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are saying, y'all exchanged the Merchant of Death
Same shit that we said.
for a WNBA player?
Yep.
That doesn't sound safe to me. What do y'all think?
So that's what I thought at first until I realized he already did 13 years and he was supposed to get out in like another 7. Like, all right, time served. It's all good.
It's not
all
even
good.
equal.
Not that it's all good, but it's not like the nigga had a life sentence. He was going to get out anyway. Like, how dangerous is this man that was about to be released in 2029? Like, apparently he did his time. I get it. It makes sense. That made the deal a little bit more
Palatable.
that he did 13 years already.
Josh?
I think... I don't know what I think. Honestly, like these everything, a lot of things don't make sense to me. Not just pertaining to this, like just in the world. A lot of things confuse me. This was one of those things, and I said it on the show. That's when I got cursed out by that Marine. I'm happy sis is home though. I hope this does what the Democrats think it's going to do for them, because I'm pretty sure that this is a political play.
Oh, for sure.
Like, here, niggers, gave you back one of your own. Make sure you vote for us in 2024.
Yep,
I feel like she's not going to be on the court too much. I feel like she's going to be speaking a lot and talking.
It's
about,
part of her deal with America.
Yeah, I think it's a interesting chess move by the Democrats.
In her first statement, she was like, I owe a debt of gratitude to Joe Biden and his administration. Basically, I'll do whatever he needs me to do.
Yep.
I'm going to tell y'all right now. I watch Stranger Things.
You think she's a Demigorgon?
Why you with that one?
I don't know.
I was talking about Russian prison.
Oh, I thought you was about to say she came back like as a clone or something.
You think I'm going to call a black woman a demigorgon now after all this? Is that what my public profile is saying about me now?
No, I'm thinking
a demigorgon?
Like what if they would? Can I do a what if real quick? Because I'm in a what if zone.
Can I? Yeah.
What if they brainwashed her in Russia and she came back as like a Russian spy?
She's an assassin.
Not an assassin, but like a Russian
She's a mole
spy.
now?
Yeah, like she's like a mole, and like they gotta like.
She's like the Winter Soldier.
yes. You gotta say some words and she go fucking activate, nigga.
Field goal.
This is why I'm happy I'm not drinking today because that could have went even further.
I
These are the
watched
things I think
Stranger Things. I saw these horrible things happening in those Russian prisons. Obviously, it's a TV show, but I've always heard about Siberia and shit like that, like how the death camps are and shit like that. And when she went missing, when they moved her from wherever her trial quarters was to this death camp, I thought about it often. I know there's probably people like, Tahoe, please, you wasn't thinking about that girl. I thought about that often, like, son, can you imagine
Nope.
being sentenced to 9 years in the coldest place ever, and they make you work 26 hours a day? Like, they make you work. Like, you don't have no private, like, no chill time. They making you work. You're outside with a fucking sledgehammer, hitting rocks, filling it up into the wheelbarrows, and doing shit like that with a bunch of cold motherfuckers with them funny ass hats and gray bare hair on their jackets. I'm like, yo. And then the fact that she's what can I say? She's LGBT. And then the fact that she's
A lesbian?
lesbian, aggressive lesbian. I guess that's what they call them. You know,
AG
male
stud.
presenting in some ways. Just the hate
You
that
ever
she
heard
would
her
have to go.
voice?
Yeah, her voice deep
That's
in mine.
male presented for real.
For real, her voice deeper than mine.
Dead ass.
And so I heard her voice and I looked around because I seen her talking. I was like, who the fuck is that?
Right.
And I seen her lips moving, and I just like, there must be somebody else in the room.
This shit goes crazy.
I had no problem with her being transferred, Daj.
Imagine how cold it is for somebody with locks to cut their locks off because it's too cold. Because this locks help
Keep you warm.
I
Yeah,
use
until
this
them
as a
shit start
scarf.
freezing on
You
your
know
neck.
what I mean? Yeah.
What you mean cut it off because it's too cold?
That's why she
That's
cut
why she
off
cut
her
her
locks.
hair. Yeah.
It was so cold in there that her locks were like icicles.
Yeah.
So I know, like in the dead of winter, I use my locks as a scarf. Like that should keep me warm. She had to cut her shit off because it was that cold.
That's what she said.
Wild cold right there.
She was in preparation for the Russian winter because it's that brick.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't give a fuck about Victor Bout.
Me,
I don't think about no goddamn terrorism on it every day. Now I'm not in the armed services. I know that y'all do. I know that we all have different concerns. I am a guy that goes to work here in the city. I come home. I worry about my family. I worry about shit like that. I know everybody has different perspectives. So give me a second before you go, oh, yo, you don't know.
I don't worry about it
I'm
because
not
that's
in
what
the
y'all paid
CIA.
for. Like,
I'm not in that.
Y'all
I don't
got
know
that.
what's going on. But I will tell you this. There's thousands of terrorists out there. And
Domestic is the worst ones, honestly.
there's domestic. And as a black man here today, as I sit on this couch, my experience is that I am more likely to die here in my own neighborhood than by Saddam Hussein, Victor Bout, Russia.
Nigga, Saddam Hussein
like
is
that.
dead.
But you understand what I'm saying? That's not my primary concern.
Yeah.
Now, I get why he's a concern, But is he a concern for me to say, yo, keep him in jail and leave that woman in a Siberian cold prison for a fucking vape pen? Man,
no.
from what I heard, he transferred ARs and machine guns and things like that, not nuclear weapons. I'm not sure. I haven't done it, but bro, I sold guns.
Everybody know a nigga that sold a gun before.
I sold guns. I got
the
family
worst
sell
thing in the
guns.
world?
Half of my friends sell guns.
Right.
I'm like, man, I'm not saying that he's innocent, but
He did the same shit Iron Man did. Iron Man is an Avenger.
hey, Tony Stark sold guns. Yeah, it's funny. But no, I'm not trying to minimize his, whatever. But I just like, yo, bring her home, bro. Bring her home. That's fucked up what happened to her.
Yeah, it is.
And I can't imagine. It's worse being there. The thought process of the drop from where you were to where you are, and then her experience as an LGBTQ member over there, where all of that is like hard. Like they don't play with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't imagine the shit that she was going through. I thought about rape. I thought about beatings. I thought about all types of torture. I thought about all types of shit. And I was like, yo, I was really hurt for her. So when they said everybody's like, oh, for fucking merchants, just shut the fuck up, Shakina.
Shakina goes wild, son. Yo, I can't. I can't.
Shut up. Like, please, you're not worried about no merchant of death.
You not.
You not.
You never heard about it. You can't spell merchant, bitch.
All right, now see, I didn't say it.
I said it.
I just feel like, y'all doing a lot now. Y'all worried about the U.S. and United States and all this, but any other day, you know how they coming against us. It's like, yo, are you really that concerned? Or he's just like, what is this?
Right.
Man, fuck the merchant of death. Bring her home.
Right.
So that's how I felt. Black man under attack. Yeah. Our next topic is that the culture, the Black America, was very disappointed. And one of our esteemed Black leaders of some sort. I don't know if he's a leader, but he was a high-held figure. Everybody want to know what's going on?
Yep.
Deion Sanders. Let
Black
me
leader.
play what Trav has sent me about Deion Sanders. I don't know if you guys know. Trom, what did Deion Sanders do?
You mean recently or in his career?
Huh?
Recently,
motherfucker. What you talking about? Him catching interceptions?
Yeah, right.
20 years ago?
I don't know if we got to give the full backstory.
Yeah, so who? Yeah, give me a lot.
So, yeah,
sorry.
He's
Pause.
a Hall of Fame football player, considered the best cornerback ever to play the game. Two-sport athlete, did very well in baseball as well. So, yeah, he was the coach of his son's high school team and then went on to coach their college team, which is also HBCU. He said a lot as far as investing in the HBCUs. He's given a lot, half of his salary. He was there for, 2 years? Short time.
3.
Set all types of records. They were 12-0 until they just lost in the bowl championship game. But in the regular season, they were 12-0. Like the first team to ever go undefeated in the SWAC, whatever. And then he left for Colorado University, a super white university, like 98% white.
But it's a top 5.
Right, Division I school, I believe. And with a salary increase of like 500x or some shit like that, some crazy salary increase.
500X.
And people are calling him
What's that?
like 500 times what he was getting paid before.
Right. So I think there was something along the lines of 40-something million?
Fire.
30 million? I think 30 million over 4 years.
It's 30 million. Something like that.
Yeah. And I'm exaggerating. It wasn't 500x, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
I will play what the talking heads are saying on one of these things. Let me see who's this talking. Let me see. Trav gave us some information.
step into
Deion
other
Sanders has
HBCUs?
spent the last 35 years telling us there ain't but one Deion Sanders. And now he's telling us go find somebody else to do what Deion Sanders does. You can't have this both ways. I don't judge him for taking the job in Colorado. They probably increased his salary by something like 15 times, right? I totally get that. It all makes sense.
It was 5 in there
But
somewhere.
what he did was something that college coaches do all the time, which is you have to sell people 4-year, 10-year plans when your plan is always 1 year at a time. That's the only way that you can really pull that off. And so he came in and he sold a long-term vision for what was going on at Jackson State, but his goals and ambitions were always to be a Power 5 head coach. My take has always been he went to Jackson State primarily because he wanted to be a head coach, but didn't want to ever be anybody's assistant coach. So he had to find somebody that would give him a job and make him a head coach, and so he could have that on his resume, and then he could take that to try to get the job that he actually wanted. Jackson State was the place that could do it, and he did a lot of good work while he was at Jackson State. But all the bigger, grandiose notions of what he was doing for somebody else, no, it was what it always is. He did it for Deion, and that's fine if you don't tell us that you're trying to do this for somebody else.
But can't he do both? Can't he go to a program and be there for 3 years, only have 5 losses like he did, and bring the attention? Maybe the next person won't be, prime time. They won't be as charismatic as he is, but he still did bring attention to it. And what I've seen from the athletic director and other people is they were grateful for him, and they talked about him going on, and something he signaled because of the financial disparities here.
No, he's very good, but I think the magnitude of the financial disparity is so much greater than anybody realizes. I think the magnitude of the financial disparity between HBCUs and other FCS schools, the smaller division in Division I, is bigger than people realize it is. So there's room to criticize him for the way that he has left and for the fact that his initial rhetoric is not in line with his ultimate.
What would you have him do? What would you have the man do?
Oh, well, I wouldn't have come in the first place and said that God sent me here to fix HBCUs, and God decided that in the middle of it you were supposed to leave, right? I mean, like, the thing I've said is maybe God wants 10% of $5 million and not 10% of 375. If God can do math, I can understand why it is. He sold a dream and then walked out on the dream. People have the right to be critical of that. I also would have taken the job that he took at Colorado, right? It's not a judgment of the fact that he took the job, but this is not in line with what he told us for all these years.
Man, shut
Shut
up.
the fuck up. Yo, god damn.
Y'all serious?
I'm not.
You too?
What? Nah.
You listen, you got a problem?
Here's the thing. What he also told y'all in the beginning was if offered a
Yes,
position,
he
I'm going to
said
take
that.
it. He said that when he was accepting the role at Jackson State. So he did exactly what he said he was going to do.
So you want me to come into a school, come into an institution, not make a plan for them, not feel like or make them feel like, yo, we have the capability of doing these things. Like, this is all possible. Not only just under me, but under just, this is possible. HBCUs can take it here. We have the talent. We have everything that we need, and we can do this. So I came in pure-hearted. I came in with great intentions, and because of what I was able to accomplish 3 years later, another opportunity knocked on my door, and now I'm supposed to be persecuted by the whole black community because I didn't stay longer. Bitch, be happy I came here, because I didn't fucking have to do that either. Like, what? I think I just really think, like, nothing is ever going to be enough for us. Like, even when you do something, it's like, oh, but you should have done more. You should have done this. You should have done it this way. It should have been done that way. Why can't we ever just be appreciative of the things that happen the way that they happen?
The only way I feel like he's open for criticism, like Bomani, I think that's the analyst that was talking, said, is if you promise certain things. But again, he said that he said if offered, he would consider a Division I position. If offered, he was like, "Of course I would."
Because why wouldn't he? This is
and then
prime
he got
time
offered the
Deion
position,
Sanders.
and he considered it and took it. Like, so you should have called him out on it at the press conference 3 years ago, because you
probably just you didn't believe in him the way that he believed
Right,
in himself.
right.
Like, yeah, all right, if, but you gonna be here for a while. Yeah, nigga, I'm Deion Sanders. They called in 3. They called in 3 years. That's crazy.
And they offered him what, $5 million or $30 million? $30 million.
$30 million over
30 million.
5 years, 4 years.
You want this man to say, yo, black people crazy.
Yo, black people are ridiculous.
Like, come on, let's be real.
And I understand that Colorado is probably 90% white as far as the school is concerned, but we already know who are the best football players. Like, the team does not make up 98% of white people. There's niggas on that team just the same way as niggas in the HB. Like, come on, son.
No, I'm going there for the 40 niggas on the football team.
Yeah. Like, I'm still teaching and coaching black children.
I think that y'all take yourselves too fucking seriously. I think y'all need to put down the drugs. You're
Is it
not
drugs?
telling me. Yes, it is drugs.
Social media is the drug.
I have a question I'm going to ask on Hard or Soft today.
Today?
Actually, I'm recording Hard or Soft after this.
Oh, you are?
Mega episode, too. Like 7 to 8 people on it. I'm going to be exhausted tomorrow, but it's fine. Trom, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Let me see. Daj, you may have seen it this morning.
Maybe not. I wasn't on the internet that much.
Let me see if I can find this question.
Yo, is our chat this dry or am I on the wrong Zoom?
No, it's dry.
Damn.
Fellas,
It's midday.
for $188 million,
I'm taking it.
are you letting a woman peg you?
Oh, shit.
You are taking
Spoke
it.
too soon.
Are you taking it?
Yes. 188 million?
That's a lot.
We could live stream it. Like, what is we talking about? $200 million?
Trom, for $270 million,
Uh-oh. It's going to get worse. Oh, here we go.
Up the ante.
are you letting a man fuck you?
Whoa.
$270 million, cash, no tax.
We're doing secret.
I might have to decline that offer. I know that's people like, yo, it's 270 million, but man, I don't know if I could live with the joke.
Trom, it's okay.
Everybody gonna know that's
okay,
where the
you're
money
my
came
friend.
from. You're my friend. You're gonna have to ball and be like, hey, this nigga.
Trom,
Generous
doesn't
says,
matter. Doesn't matter. You're my friend. I'm telling you right now, you'll get some of my money. I'm not staying here broke with y'all. What y'all call me? Nigga said, yo, I'll go to work for 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. I'm like, well, you'll be broke your way and I'll be broken my way. Because God damn it, I'm gonna be traveling. Sometimes when they say take one for the team, what do you think? It's something good? You think it's something that you like? No. I tell you right now, though, I'm gonna cry for a couple weeks. I'm disappearing. I'm not gonna just be out here like, yeah, I let the nigga.
Yeah.
I'm disappearing for a minute. Y'all gonna be like, yo,
I'm moving deuces.
yeah. Y'all, it's gonna take a minute. I'm gonna have to do a couple temperature checks before I just come around. Just, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, y'all motherfuckers is calling me crazy, calling me gay and all that. I'm buying your job and I'm firing you. Every time you get a job, I'm buying it and I'm firing you.
yeah, 270 million? Yeah, you could go live somewhere else, buy some new friends. And fuck all of y'all. I don't gotta hear from none of y'all ever again.
Motherfucker. So the shit that y'all saying motherfuckers is not gonna do for money is like, y'all are nuts. Y'all are nuts. And it's just the fact that you really, people be lying. Just lying.
Just love.
Come on. Somebody offer you $30 million. Most of y'all will give away y'all kids. Most of y'all will, y'all are telling on everybody that you know. $30 million? You're doing some wild, corny shit, baseless shit, spineless shit for $30 million. Let's keep it real. Because you're going to work for some white guy whose family had your parents, your grandparents in shackles.
Not your grandparents, child.
Every day. You go there and you smile in their faces every day. Hey, Hey, Bill. All right.
Child.
All right. Yeah, I think maybe they're just still mad about the SMDs in group chat.
I don't know. Some action now.
White people. Oh, baby. They still mad about the SMDs?
Oh, wow. G-spot in your ass anyways. Nigga gonna get paid to feel the best he ever felt in his life.
Malcolm's back.
It's not Malcolm.
It's Trav.
Trav.
Nope. It's the other one.
Brandon.
Gina.
Well, my thing is, just because I said I'll do it doesn't make me gay.
No.
It's if I like it. Now if I'm moaning and shit, judge me.
You gonna be making some type of sound.
I'm telling you right now, I am crying in the car for a long time.
You be all right.
Long time.
You be all right.
Like you walk into the kitchen, your girl in there, like I was speaking to Tanae. I was like, I'd probably break up with you if you didn't do it. Like I'd say thank you. I don't give a fuck how many niggas in there. Girl, if you don't go your ass in there. I don't care how many niggas in there.
Oh my
If you
God.
don't go your fucking ass in there. Are you serious? You came back here? You get your ass out of here. You need lube?
This is why I be wanting to go home.
Listen, I'm just being honest.
I wanna go home.
White people taking responsibility. You know what? Trav, let me put a pause in this. Because I have something else I want to discuss first. Y'all not going to like it. Let's talk about it after this break. Y'all know my mind is crazy and it's a wild place. And I like getting canceled. It feels good.
Right.
I feel like my immunity is building up. Toxic Tahoe. Tacky, toxic Tahoe. Okay? Black Panther.
Oh, we did talk.
I gave y'all weeks.
A long time ago. I'm ready. I watched it.
I never gave you my opinion.
We don't want your opinion. Nobody fucking asked you your opinion.
There we go.
We don't care.
She's loaded.
We don't fucking care what you think.
The minute I said Black
Nobody
Panther, you see when she
cares.
blinked? I hope y'all had the camera on her.
No. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. We don't care. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself.
First of all, Shuri,
This motherfucker.
you were not a good Black Panther. Shuri, come on. She wasn't. Come on. I was watching Civil War the other day. Like, Black Panther was kicking people ass, bro. He was doing all types of shit. Man, Shuri got her ass kicked the first time she stepped in the suit. She got the shit kicked out of her, man. Like, if you don't put that suit back in there, if you don't go get that shit to Mbaktu, why the fuck you ain't giving them shit to Mbaktu? What the fuck is you doing? She got kicked across an island. I say, if you don't get making the shit, then go get that shit to Mbaktu. What the hell?
Oh, shit.
But it gets worse. And I have a likely accomplice in my argument. An unlikely one, because I never agree with this guy at all. But
No disrespect to the Mexican community.
I love Umar so bad.
You have a right to your own heroes, and Mexican children have a right to see their heroes in their own image. I totally support the right of Mexican children to see heroes in their own image.
This nigga is so
So
bad.
respect to the Mexican community.
But
With that being said, I did not take my children to see Black Panther 2 so they can watch Mexican superheroes whip the shit out of black superheroes. I'm going to say it again. And I don't care if you don't like it. As far as I'm concerned, it was a total disgrace to watch a movie where everything black children held sacred about the Wakandans
I didn't expect that.
was shown to be possessed by the underwater Mexicans.
Not the underwater Mexican.
Vibranium was supposed to be native to Wakanda, but Ryan Coogler and whoever else wrote that horrible screenplay gave the underwater Mexicans Vibranium 2 and made them as strong as the Wakandans.
You could call it
Why
underwater
would you
Mexican.
build up Black Panther as strongly as you did in the first movie, only to turn around and tear the damn thing down? The Mexicans were clearly stronger than the Africans in that movie. The Mexicans were whipping our ass the whole movie.
The Mexican leader, and I forget his name, he got more screen time in the movie than the Black Panther did. If this movie is about Black Panther, emphasis on black, why are our children in the movie theater watching an underwater Mexican hero get more screen time than the black hero in
I don't think that Ryan Coogler gave Namor vibranium. I'm not 100% sure. I'm about 72% sure that they already had that shit from Marvel.
Yeah, this was like
previously. This is not Ryan Coogler's fault.
John, when I tell
I
you,
love Umar John. I'm sorry, protect that man at all fucking costs. I told y'all I don't agree with everything he says, but I fucks with Umar Johnson. I do. I'm sorry. I do.
do y'all, how y'all feel about the base of it?
Niggas was getting their ass kicked the whole fucking movie because she wasn't the Black Panther for the whole movie. She didn't become the Black Panther to the end of the movie. And these niggas are born with vibranium inside of them. No human can just walk around and whoop their ass. Like, or Okoye, she tried. She didn't get her ass
She
whooped.
did a good job.
But she, you know, as a human being, she's human. She is only but so much that she could do.
Dr. Umar, I think you did a great job with that. I think the underwater Mexicans thing, fucking hilarious.
Fucking crazy
shout out to the Mexican community. But you know, sometimes we do this thing amongst our communities.
But this is also an origin story of Namor. They're just bringing him into like this Marvel multiverse universe, whatever the case may be. Like nobody gets their ass kicked or nobody completely just loses on their origin. We have to understand who you are, what you want, where you came from.
Their power.
You have to understand all of this. Like all of this it was just seeds for what's coming next. And if you want to be technical, Black Panther couldn't be the focus of Black Panther because there was no Black Panther for the totality of the movie.
I understand it. I have other issues that I spoke to my mom about.
Yeah, mom.
And she helped. You know, me and my mom have been speaking a lot more, and it feels all right. It's cool. But yeah, we sat down and spoke over wine. She doesn't drink wine much, but she had a glass of wine with me, and she asked me what I thought, and I said, "What? Are you okay?"
Mm-hmm.
I said, why were no powerful black men in this movie?
Baco fine ass was right there.
The minute he stepped on the scene, he got his shit clapped. The minute, and then he was like under her heel. He was like, "All right, I'll do whatever you want. All right." It was like there was only all the black men were either villains or weak in the movie. There's definitely a black woman empowerment movie. And I was like, why do we have to always separate each other when we're building this thing for our communities? That's what I felt. I was just like, why it had to be one or the other?
That wasn't your feelings.
Yeah, I was like, why it had to be one or the other?
Those were not your feelings. Because we almost got into an argument in the movie
What was the
theater.
feeling?
What was your real feelings?
Oh, that Shuri it was Shuri's fault that her mom died?
Why would you put that on her?
Because why you dip like that? Y'all made the same deal at the end of the movie that he was trying to make it underwater. You made the same deal. You went running off. You was the leader. You supposed to make the deal right there. Why'd you allow what's her name to come down here?
She didn't allow that. She was trying to make the deal, and then she got saved. Reluctantly.
You got saved, and your mom got killed. Instead of just say, "Yo, hold on, I got the shit. I'm the princess. Let me chill. I got
You
this."
the princess, but the queen summoned your ass. Like when the queen sends somebody to come get you, you don't get to say, "Hold on, queen, let me figure this out real quick."
Yeah.
She wasn't the queen. She didn't get to make the rules.
Yeah, well.
You was going in on Shuri at the end of that shit.
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, she was weak, weak-minded, weak-bodied.
She little.
Yeah.
There could have been more strong black men. I agree. And I actually agree with Dr. Umar. It's like Namor was the most powerful person in the movie. And even if Black Panther was alive, Namor, his character had more power.
Yeah.
So he would have been the most powerful person in there. a Mexican, underwater Mexican would have been the most powerful person in a black superhero story. I can understand Dr. Umar. I didn't think about it like that. It took Dr. Umar to point it out, but
listen, I understand how
I get
toxic
it.
this whole conversation is.
Yeah.
I just felt like, yo, damn. Like when I first saw Black Panther, I realized that it was T'Challa surrounded by a lot of black women and powerful black women. Like those were the nature, and then the men kind of became the enemy. What's her name? Became the enemy. And what was the guy's name that wasn't in this one?
Killmonger.
No, Killmonger and Homegirl's husband.
Yeah, that other
Okoye's husband.
Okoye's husband.
Yeah.
The men were the bad guys against, and the women were the protector of the country. So I understand that that's kind of like how they're doing the Black Panther, but I'm sensitive about it. I like seeing, like when Trump says, powerful black family. I like that, and I understand that it's a black woman empowerment story, but it doesn't feel good to see us in such a weak light. Go
I
ahead.
only have one problem with the movie.
I have a question though. How close is it to the comic?
Very close, I believe.
Nah, it's a little off.
It's a little off only because Chadwick died, right?
Nah, they changed Namor's origin and because Chad died too.
Yeah.
So what else?
Because Shuri was supposed to be the Black
Yeah,
Panther,
was
but just
supposed to
not this soon, not like this.
And she's supposed to be Black Panther temporarily, not like.
I believe that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I believe that's exactly what's gonna happen. It is a temporary move. So.
And they wanted to make Namor's character more cultural, and they wanted to be different from Aquaman's origin because they have the same origin.
Okay.
So but technically Namor came out before Aquaman, but since as far as character, but the movie Aquaman came out obviously before Namor, so they wanted to change it up.
They wanted to change it to something else.
Yeah.
So that was my only problem. I'm not trying to cause no problems within the black community. I personally was like, damn, all of the niggas was fucked up, or weak, or got their ass kicked, or underhill. It's just like, damn, bro, why we gotta do it like this? But just like me, and I'm just like Dr. Umar. We don't really know about the comic books like that. I don't know what the hell this real story was. So that's how I felt. But kind of leads into the next thing. Black people being mad. We're always mad. Sometimes I want to know why we're so mad. Now, there's a video that came out, I believe 2 years ago, during the height of the protest, Ferguson, I believe, protest. This video came out with a lot of white people in it. And they're saying this.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility. I take responsibility for every unchecked moment, for every time it was easier to ignore than to call it out for what it was.
Every not so funny joke. Every unfair stereotype.
Every blatant injustice, no matter how big or small.
Every time I remained silent.
Every time I explained away police brutality or turned a blind eye. I take responsibility. Black people are being slaughtered in the streets, killed in their own homes. These are our brothers and sisters, our friends, our family. We are done watching them die. We are no longer bystanders. We will not be idle. Enough is enough.
I will no longer allow an unchecked moment. I will no longer allow racist, hurtful words, jokes, stereotypes, no matter how big or small, to be uttered in my presence.
I will not turn a blind eye. Going for a job should not be a death sentence. Sleeping in your own home should not be a death sentence. Playing video games with your nephew should not be a death sentence.
Shopping in a store should not be a death sentence. Business as usual should not be life-threatening. I stand against hate.
I stand against hate. I stand against hate. I stand against hate. I will stand against hate in love. I will make my presence known.
And killer cops must be prosecuted. They are murderers. We can turn the tide. It is time to take responsibility. Call out hate. Step up and take action.
Yo, actors kill me.
The shit ends, and somebody takes it and posts it saying, "Regret to inform you the celebs are at it again. Now, there's a lot of white celebs in there that we know from a lot of movies. You know, it's a lot of them. I don't know their fucking names, but what do y'all think? Daj, you sucked your teeth when this shit came on. Why? You remember this video?
Vaguely.
How do you feel about it?
Who was it supposed to? Who was the target audience? It's not me.
The target audience, I believe, I think it's wide. I think there's a spectrum to it.
It does nothing.
I think it's for black people to feel like white people who are complacent and who are quiet. They say silence says a lot.
I don't want actors to take responsibility.
What does that mean?
It's like so like heartfelt and I take responsibility. Like,
Tron, what do you think? You think it's performative?
I understand what Dodge is saying. I think it would probably be more impactful if it came from like
the average
politicians. I would say politicians, legislators,
yeah,
police officers. I would love for white police officers to make that type of statement. But I still respect it. I'm like, I don't have no problems with it. I like it. Like you're saying in your way that you're an ally, and why would I have an issue with that?
Because if you're a real ally, you don't have to say it.
But we have an issue with their silence. Now we have an issue with them saying it.
No, I have an issue with your silence because if you were really an ally, you would not be silent in the moments when you need to speak. You don't need to do a PSA to tell me that, oh, today I am now an ally.
I mean, yeah, it's performative.
I don't give participation trophies as who I am. Like, I don't give pats on the back for random, minimalistic, like,
it's a step in the right direction.
All right, child.
It's not the end all be all by any means.
This is my second time seeing it. I saw it the first time when it dropped, and this is my second time ever seeing it. So.
And at the end of the day, yeah, at some point they was like, cut.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like,
and then it was like back to the regular.
Y'all niggas reading the fucking
but
words
they put it
off
on
your
camera,
Zoom screen and shit.
And it's like now each of those individuals.
Why the shit was in black and white? Does that make it more serious?
Yeah.
Everybody got on a black shirt because that's what we're reduced to. Let's put on our black unification outfit. Put on the black and white film. You know, merge us together. I mean,
we always complaining about something. We as in black people, like, why is this a problem?
Okay, Akon.
It's not that big of a deal.
I literally don't care either way. But I'm just saying, like, there's nothing in my spirit that's like, yeah, I feel so much better because white actors took responsibility.
That, but I don't get the criticism of it either. I don't see anything negative about what they posted.
You take responsibility. What else did you do? Have you volunteered in the hood?
That's the thing. It's never enough.
This is nothing.
It's like with Deion Sanders. It's like, oh, you left Jackson State, but I was also there for 3 years.
Yeah, but this video literally is nothing. This is.
But it's the same shit we was talking about Deion Sanders, and you was on the other side of the fence. Like, we always critical of people. We always want more.
But this literally means nothing. There is no legislation behind it. There's no extra money in the hood. There's no action behind it. It's literally a myriad of white actors in the soliloquy of like
action starts with accountability, responsibility, and conversation.
I can't wait for something to happen in the next couple of years and somebody pull a "this is you" on one of them. Like, wasn't this you?
That's why I'm glad that they said it, because like, all right, now you can't be one of them people. Like, this shit is on tape now.
That shit it's giving. It's self-serving.
An act of speaking one's thoughts aloud, one by oneself or regardless of any hearers, especially by a character in the play soliloquy.
If I got on the podcast and made a statement about my ally, you know, me being an ally to the LGBTQ community, now it's on tape. Y'all be like, oh, well, that's not enough. But for me, I'm like, yo, me putting that on tape, now you could hold me accountable. A year later, you could be like, yo, but this is what you said back then and there. Like, it means something.
And people look at their stars, their heroes. There's a sense of idolization there. Mm-hmm. So it's a seed being planted, no? There's 160,000 likes on that. There's 73,000 retweets.
It's lovely.
19,000 comments. Most are black people that are not happy with it. and saying, "Get the fuck out of here."
We ain't happy with nothing.
We ain't happy with nothing, he says.
We're not.
I am. I'm happy with. That's like somebody coming up to you and like, "I am your friend," and then they walk away.
Nah,
and it's like, "Are you sure you're my friend?"
It's different than that.
How?
We as a people, we are literally. It's never enough, and I get it because it's so much of a hill to climb.
It's never enough because this literally is nothing. This is nothing. You can't even quantify this.
Start somewhere. Everything starts with a conversation, with accountability, with responsibility.
We've been having the same conversation in this country for decades. This is not a new conversation.
We haven't. White people have not come on TV talking about they are responsible and they stand with us. That has not happened.
They didn't do it then. That ain't TV. These are niggas in front of their iPhones wearing black T-shirts talking. And it's like 7 of them.
Yo, apparently the black people made their own video.
Can you see the book? Should we do this in landscape or are we doing this in portrait?
Exactly.
I too take responsibility. Honey, can you turn the air fryer off? Black lives matter. I too take responsibility. Murderers. For every time it was easier to ignore. Black lives. I take responsibility. Who wrote this? I just got the script 2 hours ago.
Exactly.
I think it's too much to have like Simba and Nala in the video. I didn't have time to memorize it. I'm shooting the Black Lives Matter thing. I will no longer allow Black Matters line Marshall Mathers. I take responsibility.
I love black people. I love black people. I love us for that. Cause that's how bullshit it was. And then you see their eyes fucking going to the side, like reading what the fuck they supposed to say to white people in the video. Like, I no longer I will not idly stand by why people do racist things like I did every other year of my life. Today it stops. The fuck what am I supposed to do with that?
That's white people and they actors. It's performative. I get it. Black actors are performative also. There's a lot of, the way they talk. I'd be like, come on, man, cut it out.
Go get me a fucking hillbilly from the deep of Mississippi to say, I take responsibility. And then I'm like, oh shit, maybe the tide's gonna turn today. Like, I don't fucking know.
Trom, I'm not sure if this is going towards your point. I didn't watch this next video, but it sounds somewhat similar. All the caption says is, it's hard being a man. Let's see.
If we was all on a motherfucking boat and that bitch started to go down like the Titanic and there was only a certain number of lifeboats, they gonna say women and children first. And if you a nigga, if you say, hell no, man, I'm getting the boat first, immediately you're gonna be judged. Just because you value your life over allowing a bitch and a baby to live. Women don't have no kind of problem. We ain't asked to sacrifice our life because we are a certain gender. We ain't asked that.
A bitch and a baby.
In situations where it's a choice, the world places a burden on men just for being a man.
I'm using this.
I'm gonna break the shit down even deeper, cause that might have went over some of y'all head. And this is any situation. When you look at, we could be in the store, motherfucker come in shooting or trying to rob or harm people. Who do, as a culture, as a country, who do we feel like should step up and fight for the safety of the people? Ain't nobody saying bitches and babies in the front. Nobody's gonna say that. They gonna say, what is you niggas doing in the back? Get to the front. Fight, help us. Some of y'all might die. Oh well, but because you got a dick in the balls, go be. If we was all on a motherfucking boat and that bitch started to go.
Ain't had shit to do with what Trump was saying, but
I was looking for the next.
Bitches and babies.
Yeah, that's the title.
I really think that's the title of the show.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's got to be.
Just type it in the chat.
Bitches and babies is crazy.
I literally just told her that.
Bitches and babies is crazy. And I'm glad women can say some shit like that because niggas can't.
Could never.
Can you imagine me saying that? Oh, TikTok, I have a fucking ball. They be like, here this nigga go. He hate babies too. This nigga don't like nobody. Just go be gay already. That's what they say.
Yo.
Why is it that y'all expect men
Shit.
to die for you? Like, it's even like walking on the outside of the car. It's a car. Like walking on the outside of the street. They put the woman inside.
Yeah.
Why? If the car jumped the curve, we both get mowed down. What am I supposed to do with the
Y'all
car?
are supposed to be bigger, stronger.
I'm supposed to stop a car?
No, you're not supposed to stop a car. You're supposed to get hit first.
We're supposed to die.
Die for me.
It's nuts.
Oh, now it's nuts.
It's literally nuts.
It's never been nuts before. It's only nuts with y'all generation.
I do
Never
it.
been crazy before.
What?
Fucking pussies.
See?
Just fucking do it. Just do what you're meant to
See?
do. That's what you're meant to do,
Die.
right?
Right, that's why I die.
Go die in a fucking war.
Go die.
That's what's wrong with a lot of the men now. A lot of the youth. Y'all ain't never been to no wars. Y'all niggas is pussy. Go fight in a war and then come back and see if y'all sitting on the internet talking about $200 dates. Y'all priorities is fucked up. Y'all have too much time being cute and pretty and shit. Y'all think y'all the prize. All types of shit. Go do what you were supposed to do. Go do what your ancestors did. Go fight. Go fuck something up. Go shoot at something. Like, go put on a fucking uniform and do what you were meant to do.
Gosh.
You were meant to fight. Go fight for your
You wanna do
family.
what your
Go fight
ancestors
for your
did?
children.
There's two sides to that coin.
Listen to me.
What the hell
Y'all niggas
The
is
women
too
back
fucking
then,
pretty.
200 years ago, what was y'all doing, Daj? Do you really want to go back to
The
that?
same shit I do now. I was fucking and eating.
Nah, you wasn't eating. You was cooking.
I was
and,
eating,
and
though.
The nigga was eating the big piece of chicken.
And I still ate. Cause the nigga
Maybe
went home
later.
and gave me the money to go pay for the big piece of chicken. Now y'all broke asses. Y'all not even giving the money for the big piece of chicken. Y'all are spoiled. And this is why y'all act the way that y'all do.
Are you
go
willing-
do what men were bred to do? Protect.
If we're
Y'all
going
were
back-
bred to protect and provide. Go protect some shit. Niggas, a lot of y'all niggas can't even build shit. Y'all fucking, you break a nail and that just ruins y'all whole day and your manicure and shit. Go fight in a war. Go make the earth a goddamn refrigerator. You know how to make the earth a refrigerator? Do you know how to make the earth a refrigerator? No.
The fuck you mean make an earth a refrigerator?
See, exactly. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Do-
Y'all niggas.
do you know what the fuck you're talking
Yes,
about?
I do. Because if you dig, I think it's 4 to 5 feet underground. It's cooler than it is on top of ground. So if you were in the trenches or some shit and you needed to keep some shit cool, you gotta dig into the earth and turn the earth into a fucking refrigerator. Bet y'all didn't know that shit. Go do something.
You work in a school. You fucking was in biology class
I'm
and
a
you
woman.
brought that shit up in a
I'm
fucking
woman.
So
No,
Shameless podcast.
I got that from a nigga in the military. Because even though I told you there's always been one of every generation of my family is in the military. I know a lot about guns. I know a lot about survival. I know a lot about the military. And I ain't have to, and I'm not supposed to do anything but no.
You think that you'll last longer in the wild than me?
Then you? Absolutely. Can you survive in the wilderness? I think I would.
Doing what? Asking Gunna to come save you?
Duh.
Yeah, that's the only thing
my
you gonna
nigga
do.
there.
That's
Like,
the
I'll
only
be
thing you're gonna
fine.
do. I don't know if Gunna is better with the fucking wilderness than me. He's short. How's he gonna get to the fucking fruit and the trees and shit?
That's what I'm here for. I'm tall.
That's fucked up.
Don't worry, baby. I'll get the fruit. No.
Daj got another clip out us this week talking about that we need to go die in wars.
I hope not. I really hope that's not the clip.
I feel like, yo, everything that she just said proves that men don't have no real value. Like y'all don't give a fuck about us, but y'all want us to do all this shit for y'all. It's crazy. It's bananas to me the shit that y'all say about men.
Go
and so this
die in a
woman
war
is
is so
actually
funny.
right. It's actually right, and men are supposed to just take it and be like, oh, okay.
It's always been like that. Like, why y'all
Always
like to change
been.
shit
So,
now?
all right, if we're going back 200 years, are you okay with going back to when women had no rights? You was in the kitchen, you was cleaning, you was on your hands and knees scrubbing toilets and,
it was 30 of
and
y'all in
floors.
the room sewing.
That's what y'all was doing.
Who's that? What?
You couldn't talk back. You couldn't say shit. You wouldn't even have a microphone in the podcast.
That's crazy.
You want to go back to that? Just for us to be in the battlefield? Okay.
I don't have to go. We don't have to go back for that for y'all to be in. This is the point that I'm making is y'all are very primed, pampered. Y'all are very like coddled. Like I don't think that there's ever been a generation of such weak men as we have right now. Niggas is not really
What
tough
are you
like they
talking
used
about?
to be.
Weak? What is weak to you? I'm so confused.
I'm talking about these
Your
little
man is a
20
fire
something.
fucking man.
Yeah,
What are you
that
talking
nigga's
about?
a fucking superhero.
Okay, so why is it that you think like men are raising kids on their own? Men have jobs, construction. Like what the fuck is you talking about? The
I'm
shit
not
that women
talking
have
about
made,
your generation.
The things that women
You
are
understand
saying
that, right?
about men. But yo,
These
we're
20
raising
somethings
another
and these
generation.
18-year-olds, 19, these I told you these niggas born after 95. That's always who I'm talking about. The motherfuckers born after 95, these niggas are like,
I just saw a woman jerking her fucking pussy on a project stairwell
yo,
the other day.
that's disgusting.
Did you see that?
Yes, she
All
should
right,
be
so
arrested.
what are we talking about this generation? There's failures on all sides of the field.
It's a whole generation of failures. If there was a good war, then
literally
all
was
them
on
niggas would have to
the
go.
steps
The
like
women
this. Somebody
too.
came outside down the steps like, what the hell?
We're fine. We're old enough to like beat the draft.
All
They
I'm
need a
saying
draft. These 95 and youngest, they need a draft. They need to go get some world experience. They need to get shot at. I don't know what the fuck, but
To
they
Tahoe's
weird.
point, it's on both sides. The men aren't as
Yeah.
quote unquote masculine
And
as
the
they used to
women
be,
are
and the
batshit
women
crazy.
aren't as quite
And they
feminine
all
as they used to.
dumb.
So
It's crazy.
why are you blaming the men singularly?
Because we were talking about men.
We're talking about the men. I think, it's crazy. I was talking about this the other day that we are really raising our kids off the iPad.
Hey, don't
we're-
judge me. The iPad works.
See, we used to tell them go outside. Don't come inside till I call you.
No, I don't want my
walk
kid outside at all, actually.
Don't walk past this. Don't go past the light post. But you're gonna be raised outside on the stoop. I don't give a fuck. Go outside. Entertain yourself. Play hopscotch, skelly,
Do something.
double dutch, bike, ride a bike, create some shit, make some shit, steal some shit. I don't care.
What
do
did
whatever
we do
you
in
gotta
the
do.
cold? We was always outside.
We was always outside.
In the cold.
I
Right?
wasn't outside
nigga.
in the cold.
We nigga when the blizzards came, we was making igloos like,
Yeah.
and me, I was
Yeah.
making like tunnels in
Yeah,
the.
that's different.
You know what I'm saying? When the kids don't do shit like that no more, they on their iPads all day. The kids, what is it? Backyardigans and shit like that is raising your children to the point where now they're walking down the block like this. Because they've been taught to do that shit their whole life. They're just walking down the block with their heads in their phone and they're mimicking and getting all of their instruction from shit they're seeing on the internet. Everything is to post something on the internet. I sound like I'm talking about myself.
I mean, adults are doing that too.
I just said it. I sound like I'm talking about myself. So yeah, I get Dodge's point to a T. I don't know. Anyway, all right, fine.
Damn, that's really going to be the clip, but I'm going to be mad as hell.
Well, yeah, because you told them to die. So,
So,
if they had to die.
the niggas
You know
is
what
going
I'm
to
saying?
attack me like, bitch, you fucking stupid bitch. It's all right. I'm not going to be a collaborator, so I'm not going to see it. Not accepting that shit no more.
Picture your girl coming home from work, a 9 to 5, right? You also came from work a 9 to 5. We both got to the house. I barely put my stuff down. I start cooking. While I'm cooking, I'm cleaning around the house. I'm cleaning the bathroom. I'm doing laundry, right? The food is finally ready. At this point, I'm shaking because I'm starving and I want to eat.
And you haven't stopped. You haven't had a moment to breathe.
And you're laying down in bed already watching TV, right?
And then I'm supposed to be happy.
Right. And then now the food is finally ready, and now I have to serve the food, take you like a king to your fucking bedroom, and then I get to eat after you?
All I have to say is literally fuck out of my face.
You know what's crazy?
I've been at war all day.
Yeah.
That's the balance you
You
want.
bitches is so fucking weak. Your parents did it. You was doing it for 2,200 years. Now y'all don't know how to fucking cook. All you have to do is carry a plate from one room to the other. And you're complaining?
But
First
guess
of
what?
all,
If a car hops the curb, I'm going first. That's your bounce.
That's so crazy how, like, it's so crazy. But you got nothing to say about this.
I do
You got
actually.
your whole thing to say. Go ahead. Yeah, what you got? Yeah.
Y'all stupid.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm going to tell you right now, when I come home and I'm fucking tired, I'm not doing shit in that house. I'm not cooking shit. I'm not cleaning shit. I'm not coming home from work doing laundry, you dumbass. Why would you? That's what Saturday is for. Saturday is to clean the house. Saturday and Sunday is for the laundry and the housework and stuff like that. I'm not coming home after working and then doing mad manual labor. I'm not doing that. If I come home, or whoever decides that they're gonna cook that day, we got technology, babe. You gonna cook today? You want me to cook today? You don't want to cook? I don't want to cook either. Guess we gonna order. Y'all are fucking dumb. Like, they saying these examples are so like freaking far fetched. Nobody's doing that.
What if you got to do laundry midweek? There's like shit crumbs on the bed or something.
Why would there be shit crumbs on my bed?
I don't know.
I don't have other sheets.
Yo, you telling me people don't come home and cook?
That's not what I'm saying.
That's all she said. She comes home and cooks.
But if you're in a again, because this is what I'm saying, when there's a 2-person household, I do not believe in gender roles. If we both
told niggas to go to war and die.
Y'all know I was playing, and it don't matter. But no, I'm saying if we live
niggas don't
together
die like they used to.
Niggas don't die like they used to. It's so fucking funny.
Crazy,
pussy. Niggas is bitches.
Niggas is bitches.
No, but like in all seriousness, in all actuality, like, I'm not coming home every day and cooking every day. I'm not doing that. And nobody should be required to do that. Especially if you live with somebody else. So I come home, if it's my cook day, then it's my cook day. If it's not my cook day, then it's your cook day. Nobody want to cook today? Then I'm going to order a fucking pizza or something. I'm not slaving and then coming home and doing more. And if you guys are, y'all are fucking dumb. No, I'm not. Laundry gets done on the weekend. The fucking bathrooms and shit, that should get cleaned Saturday morning. I'm not coming home from anything and cleaning nothing.
Like they used to, Trump.
They sure don't. Because I work.
Because like, yo, literally, she's
hard.
talking about fucking making sure her clothes are clean. She's talking about putting food on the table.
Making sure my clothes are clean? You know
laundry,
my closet.
I
don't got to do laundry for a month and I could be fine.
We're talking about your own laundry. Talking about your clothes, your kids' clothes, your man's clothes, this guy.
We got a lot of clothes in my house.
This, that, and the other.
We got a lot of shoes
You won't
in my
do
house
all
too.
of that because this generate, like, oh, no, we're not doing that. I do mine there. I'm not going to do that. I don't cook in the summertime. I don't do this. I don't do that.
I sure don't cook in the summer.
It's just like, yo, you always talking about the men are so this. The women are as well. The women are weak as well.
Spit your game, talk your shit.
And y'all want the same things that were done to y'all for y'all generations ago.
Who wants? What do I want?
You supposed to protect and provide, and you supposed to do that and the other. Y'all bitches ain't even cooking dinner. What the fuck? I'm not doing that. Oh, please, not during the week. I'm tired. What?
But you also have to remember, like Tron was saying before, we were not outside. I wasn't working a 9 to 5.
Women
so
were
yes,
always
I can.
working.
No, relax.
Women were always working.
It
You said that to
depends.
me last week.
It depends on the
No,
situation.
I'm using
I'm using Trom's example. Trom said that I need to be on the floor, scrubbing the fucking floor and in the fucking kitchen. If I'm scrubbing the floor and in the kitchen all day, then obviously I'm not at work.
Yo, this nigga Shrav chose violence. You notice that all of this shit is back to back?
I love it.
This is more.
Come on, let's do it.
Fucking.
I don't give a fuck.
This nigga was he was like, oh, he would tell me to suck his dick. I bet. I see you, Trav. I see it. Let me see.
It's like if you're in a party setting.
Wait, no, I don't know if that's the right one. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Wait a minute. There we go.
Men nowadays want the hybrid woman where she works also, but has some traditional values. But if you want a woman like that, you also have to be a hybrid man.
Yes.
That's right. You have to be, well, because that woman is working, right? She's working and she's making her money, whatever the case. She can't take care of the traditional values of the women of old. Take care of the house, take care of the cleaning and all of that, and the cooking. She can't do it because she works too.
Right.
So the hybrid man, you take on some of that responsibility too. I come in first. I know how to cook. I've been doing it for all this time. I'll cook the meal. I'll clean because she gets in late because she works. And one hand washes the other, and we work as a team in order to get the things done in the household. But everybody has to know their position and want to play their position.
Didn't I just say that?
That's from the Tonight's Conversation podcast. They're actually going on tour.
Oh, I want to see that.
They are, I believe they're in New York, January 14th. I'm actually going on the show. I'll be there. So January 14th, if you want to see, come on out. And they will be on tour, I believe, that whole week. That is Randy Rosario.
Yeah, I'm definitely coming.
Jesus Christ, I forgot all of their names, but the whole phase expert, Ace Metaphor. Oh, my favorite, God damn, I'm so mad. She's like my fucking favorite woman on the internet right now, besides Randy, and I can't remember a guy's name. Y'all suck. She's gonna curse me out. Anyway, come on out. January 14th here in New York City. Go to tonight's conversation to get tickets. If I gotta pay more bills because I have a penis, bitch, make sure this food cooked. I'm not coming home and cook shit. Fuck you. If I have to pay more,
come home and cook shit. You won't have dinner until 11
o'clock at night. If I have to pay more because I have a penis, I have to protect you from bullets and strays and all this other shit.
Niggas is not getting shot at every day.
Make sure there's some fucking something to eat. What's wrong with you? Y'all are weak. Y'all are weak and you're privileged, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
I bet you that'd be the clip though.
I'm sick of it. If I gotta do all this extra shit, the least you could do is make sure. I don't give a fuck. Make my plate before you go to work. Then you don't want to come home and do it at the end of the night. Make it before you fucking go to work. If I gotta pay all the goddamn bills around here, y'all don't want to split bills. I'm splitting bills. You niggas. Make the plate before you go to work, bitch.
Put a little bit of fucking rat poisoning in that shit too. Spray that shit with a little bit of bleach, make you runny for a day or two.
My shit has
Watch your fucking mouth when you talk to me, nigga. I will poison the fuck out of a nigga with mouth like yours, son. Who the fuck? Oh, you want me to make a plate? I'll make a plate, bitch. Watch this. Bet you either gonna watch what you say or your stomach is gonna make you watch what you say. You gonna be mid cursing like, I'll be right back. Yeah, babe, don't worry. You all right? You feeling okay in there?
Let me tell you right
now. Let me
now.
rub your back. I know I just poisoned you just a little bit.
Some women out here.
Fuck out of here.
Were never
Fuck is
weak.
you talking to?
Right? You ever see the women that talking about they pour grits on niggas? Like they was throwing hot grits on niggas
that's
and
what
shit. They was doing
they
was crushing up glass, putting it in his food. Like nigga, they was doing niggas crazy for all that. The shit I just said.
Talking
like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, bitch.
Oh yeah, you want to make
right.
your plate of food before I go to work?
All right.
Bet, nigga. Bet. Did you eat? Did you eat yet, babe?
Was it good? One thing my grandmama always said: be nice to the people that serve you your food. Absolutely. You always be nice. You always be nice and gracious and courteous to the person that feeds you, because that's the same motherfucker that will poison your stupid ass. And y'all know me, I be thinking of all types of demonic shit to do.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really like going out on dates with people that are not
nice to people.
Yeah,
same.
Like that shit's corny.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
It's just some people out there like, you know, for one, I look at a lot of these clips and I say women complain just a lot more than men. They do. Women just complain a lot more than men. Like, if I get food at a restaurant and I'm not happy with the food, most times I just won't eat the rest. I'll eat what I can.
It depends. I might give it back. I gave some shit back the other day.
Women will reach over, get your plate, and be like, "Excuse me, excuse me, this and this and this. No, yeah, can you take it back? Do you want something different? Oh, you just want them to make it different? Yeah, can you make it different? Thank you."
Yeah, I literally did this on Monday, but not in a bad way. Shit was nasty, and
women just naturally complain more. Y'all run towards conflict more. Men, we don't do that like that. Even if we deserve better, we just be like, all right, whatever.
Right.
All right, I'll take the loss. I'll go about my business.
I wonder if y'all
what it is.
enjoy it because y'all have no problems. Like, yep, excuse me, yep.
It's not. No, it's not an enjoyable thing. It's
privilege.
I don't.
It's pussy privilege.
And maybe it is a little bit of privilege, but I just feel like I don't feel like I should have to be forced to pay for or to eat something that I don't like
all the time. Women will fight quicker than men, and most times men, we think about our life. We think about we don't want conflict like that because we know where it can go.
Why is it
Women
a conflict?
Will
because
go
I want to give something back.
Y'all just go towards conflict. Y'all don't have the. I'm not gonna say that y'all don't feel from men or whatever. Obviously, there's always hurt, right? But I've seen women go at it with other women, they don't care. Whereas a nigga be like, all right, whatever, I ain't going. I'm gonna choose my battles, because I know my life is at danger. Whereas women, they don't give a fuck because y'all don't fear death at every obstacle or everything that goes wrong. Y'all don't live like that. Y'all are protected. Y'all got a man. Y'all call your nigga. I can't call my bitch yo, come fight this nigga. I'm gonna have to fight and just come home and have with one arm, bullet hole, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Something happen. Women get into conflict. What y'all first thing y'all do? Hold on. Yeah, this bitch ass nigga down here. Now I gotta leave my job, come down there and risk my fucking life for you because I don't even know. Most times you was wrong. I know my girl. She's wrong. My girl's leaning out the fucking car. She on the side of the car. She on the side of the highway arguing with somebody. I mean, she had her microphone. You know that car microphone she has. And she leaned up, you bitch ass nigga, this, that, and the other. And he done pulled over, hit her car, and now they standing outside arguing. She calling me from Brooklyn, come fight the nigga.
The last time I had to call somebody to pull up,
see?
They deserve that shit.
See? I ain't never had a chance to call nobody to pull up. Last time somebody called me to pull up, it was Trump.
And that nigga, when that nigga pulled up, he pulled the fuck up. And I would like to say, always and forever, I will love Kami always and forever. Because that nigga pulled up. Yeah, because I was dating his best friend at the time. And that's when I got into it with the owner of that restaurant that I used to work at. And me and him, I had to fuck him up. So I called my nigga and I said, let me tell you, I just had to beat this nigga ass. And he said, word, all right, cool. By the time, it took them 30 minutes. It was 3 cars outside. It was him, it was Kami, and it was his other mans. 3 cars pulled up. Skirt, skirt.
And they wore him out?
Nah, because the owner, he locked the door of the restaurant. He did not come outside. We was outside for a minute. He did not come outside. But it's fine, because I had already whooped his ass. I was like, look, babe, if he don't come outside, he already took the L. I already fucked him up. But if you want to double fuck him up, by all means. But yeah, damn right.
Yeah, y'all always going to create conflict. I bet you it was your fault, too.
It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault.
Is it ever?
Yeah, sometimes. And I admit it when I want to.
When I want to.
You know me. It's when I want to.
I like it. I like that. All right.
When I want to.
That being said, would y'all like to continue? We have one more topic before we get to our this week, cap or no cap, and our listener letter.
Can I have a beverage now? I'm ready.
We are moving. We have 40 minutes left. Y'all going? Beverage?
I'll take a beverage.
Take a break.
That nigga be crispy. Yeah, hey, I'm shameless, so shameless. With my dogs on the block, it was dangerous. Take your girl out to eat and she's paying. I'm shameless, so shameless. I'ma go hit Tahoe up. Come bring the Tahoe truck, body bags on body bags. Come pick this garbage up. DJ mixing in the booth, he leave him traumatized up. I ain't got no time to waste. Let's get these commas up. I'm sitting in class, I can't even focus. Looking at these hoes like she don't notice. Titty sit right, that ass be poking. I'm sitting in the front cause I gotta be the closest. I'm just waiting for the bell, let everybody leave. I passed with an A, but left her with a D.